Every time we ever do this, it's never an easy thing. There's always some
kind of problem.
They always make it
difficult.
Okay, well, there's someone commented. Oh, it's Harrison. Hey.
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just making sure that. Why does it say 3 hours? Yeah, that's a good question. We are just going through making sure. Yeah, it says that we're live.
I think we're good.
Sorry, guys, just give us a second to make sure. How's the quality look? Does it look okay? I'm gonna check on here to make sure. Because full disclosure, we always do this from my phone, and usually I have to abandon the Wi-Fi. It's grainy. Yeah, we're gonna switch to cellular. Right here is never good enough to support live stream,
oh
which is like super dumb. Because like, what are we paying for?
This is really funny. She has Starbucks. He has Haribo's and Dr. Pepper strawberry and cream. I think we do
doing predictions.
Yes.
Well,
that's actually really
funny. Those are not accurate because we actually don't.
But usually, those are correct.
Yeah.
And that's really funny that you know that about us.
My OCD is making sure that we are like properly
oriented,
straight and oriented. Yeah. Welcome, guys. We haven't done a live stream. Yeah, looks better, much better. Yay. That is the power of cellular data. Why did we get Wi-Fi? Marty says 30 FPS and not 24 FPS. Just too many frames.
Oh my gosh.
That's so funny. So, welcome to tonight's live stream.
Yeah.
We haven't done one in a while because we've been somewhere pretty cool.
Yeah.
Where'd we go?
We were in Asia.
We were in Japan for 2.5 weeks. We were in Taiwan for 4 days. We were in China for 4 days and Hong Kong for 3 days.
It was an adventure.
And Macau for a day.
I'm just gonna preface, I'm a little under the weather right now. So if I sound a little funny or if I have to leave frequently to blow my nose, you've been warned. I don't sound great. I actually might ask my mom to make me some tea.
That is fair.
While we're doing this.
That is fair. So during tonight's stream, we'll just be answering any questions that you guys might have about the trip. Obviously, we're at a point where we haven't posted really anything from it, and there's one reason for that, and that is that we are still posting videos from our Europe trip this summer, and we knew this was going to happen. That was stop. We knew this was going to happen.
Hello. He's greeting everybody.
We knew that was going to happen. We were actually able to get through most of the videos from that trip, though, before we left. And so we just recently posted our Europa Park video as well as Hansa Park. Next up will be Haida Park, and that'll be the last one from Germany. We have 2 more that will be two from Sweden, Skara Summerland and Liseberg. And then 2 more to end things out, which is Alton Towers and Drayton Manor. And then that is done for that series. We'll give it a little bit of time to let it fester, and then we will release all the Asia videos, which we were gone for a full month, so there will be a lot.
Yeah. So we're looking at probably like a starting time around the start of 2025, most likely, or like a little before maybe.
Yeah, I would say, maybe
around the holidays.
I feel like December is a pretty safe bet for something. Maybe the end of December.
Yeah, because we'll probably want to get through all the episodes, and then we'll probably want to do superlatives before we move on. But
yeah, we're still posting some videos sporadically, because if you've noticed, we don't post all of the vlogs just all in a row, because I feel like that would be too much of a crunch time, because the videos are long, but also then I feel like it would kind of exhaust the viewer, it'd just be so much Europe Park all at once. So that's why we
gotta spread them out.
We spread them out, and I feel like that's nice because we're a variety channel, so we have many different types of videos. It's not just vlogs, and so that helps. We splice everything in between. So.
But yeah, if you don't want to wait on the Asia stuff, we've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. You can join the Patreon. There's already videos about every single park we went to on the trip. Yeah, so
I saw a question, someone asking what we thought of Gravity Max. If you were on the Patreon, you can actually see 2 different videos of Gravity Max. You can see our reaction to the ride literally while we were on it, because that is one of the attractions we got to film on ride for. That will be posted to the channel, but it's been up on the Patreon now for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And we also have lots of thoughts after several rides that you can see. So all that stuff is a great incentive to join the Patreon, especially since you can see all that stuff for as low as $5 a month. And I see people sending in money in the super chat, and that is great. We appreciate it. But you can actually factually get a better deal if you join the Patreon instead.
Yeah. That's
and you
fair.
get more out of it. So.
All right, hold on. Let's scroll up. CP Texas Fusion donated $10. Thank you very much. Said, did you guys get the yakitori I recommended in Japan? Sorry, I'm a chef and a roller coaster fan. So I don't. These are the octopus balls, right?
Is that what yakitori is?
Yes, I believe. Hold on, let me double check.
I don't actually know what yakitori is.
I've
heard of it before.
You literally had it as recently as the other night.
Oh, really?
Sure.
Oh.
Or no, wait, no, it's not. Skewered chicken.
Oh, skewered chicken? Oh, we literally had so much. We ate
Tons
this
of
like
that.
every day.
Yeah, we had a lot of.
Can I just say, the food in Japan, incredible. Incredible.
Yeah, everything was
We
good.
did not have a single bad meal the entire trip. That goes for
we had something
theme
like
parks
this.
or outside of the parks. Yeah, everything is just delicious. Like, even when you go to the convenience stores, like, they're just so good.
Yeah, I literally could have spent the entire time we were there just eating. And I would have filled the entire time. Like, the food is that good.
We had some pretty interesting meals on the trip. I will definitely say that. We had some odd ones.
Yeah.
Crispy donated 2 Great British pounds and said, any tips
Ew.
for Europa Park in December? So we have not been to Europa Park in December. We've only been during the summer. So
I've heard it's pretty amazing.
I've heard it's beautiful. I know that they set up a Ferris wheel in like the basin for one of their like water rides, so you can see like the lights at night, and I think that's really cool. So that's something to maybe check out. But I know that they try to have as many roller coasters open as possible, so that's a good benefit for sure, that you can get your Christmas light fix as well as like all the major attractions. And this will be the first winter that Voltron will be open, so that's pretty awesome.
That's a good way to get night rides.
Oh yeah, that I'm jealous of. We didn't get we've never gotten night rides at Europa Park.
No, never. That would be really, really, really cool. Someday, I would love to go there.
That'd be
I want to
cool.
go to that like part of the world during the holiday season sometime to do like Winter Trom and do Europa Park.
And Efteling. I've heard
Efteling.
Efteling at Christmas is really good.
Yeah, very jealous of anyone who's doing any of those things.
Yeah, that'd be a really good trip.
Joshy donated $5. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
You can leave a question next time if you want.
Legoland fanboy donated $2 says, "What did you miss?" That's a great question. What did we miss? I don't know. What happened when we were gone? Oh, Cedar Point announced the Tilt Coaster. That happened.
That did happen.
That was probably the biggest thing.
I missed my dog. Rufus, why are you crying?
He's like whining so much. We're literally right here.
He's like, who are you talking to?
I have no idea. I'm
Here,
like petting him.
I'm
to
gonna
get him
distract
to
him
stop.
for a sec. Come here. Come in.
Anyways, HCP Coasters donated $5. Says, I went to Great Adventure for the first time a couple weeks ago. Nitro is a great hyper, and I absolutely loved El Toro. Sad to hear about King Ka. Glad that you enjoyed those attractions. Yeah, the rumors about King Ka are certainly not great. And if it does close, then we will absolutely miss it as well. I know that we have a trip planned very, very soon to go to Six Flags Great Adventure, go ride King Ka. And we would definitely encourage anyone who wants to ride it to go sooner than later, for sure. Let's see.
Some babies. Does it work on a dog too? Do you bounce them?
When are the Swedish videos coming out? So we have technically 2 more vlogs that we'll be posting from Germany, and we will then get into the Swedish videos. So not that much longer. Like, I'm looking at the schedule we have up. I would say there's a decent chance that we could have a Sweden video up by the end of next week, which Scar Summerland would be the first one. If you've been paying attention, we have actually posted a couple on-ride reactions from some Swedish parks. So we have Tranen, which is the world's only S&S free fly coaster. That reaction from our first ride is up, as well as Balder. That was Sarah's first ride. That's an Intamin prefab. So you can see her first reaction to that, and then the other one that we'll be posting very soon is Helix. We did get an on-ride reaction from Helix, and that is Sarah's first ride. So
yeah. Oh, I think I said something that Taylor said he won't cut out of the video, but it's definitely embarrassing.
It's pretty funny.
But if I edit it, then I'm gonna cut it out of the video.
In that case, I'll make sure to do it. Let's see. We have a $20 donation from Joshy. Thank you so much.
Oh my god, thank you. Wow, okay.
Very kind.
Gotta say, I saw you guys at Kings Island Sunday. It made my day. I was so excited to see you guys. I work there and have been hoping to see you all year. I forgot how to leave a message for
It's all good.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Did you say hi?
I have no idea.
I'm not gonna lie, we met a good amount of people over the weekend, so I don't...
Right, I'm not sure.
You'll have to tell us where.
Yes, please let us know where you were. But
if you didn't say hi, then we wouldn't know. But
so we were at Kings Island this past weekend. that was not something that we filmed for the channel. It was just something that we were just enjoying. We did post a couple pictures on social media though, so you guys could see what the park looked like at in this time of year, and it is just beautiful. Like, it was just stunning. All the trees, it was so pretty. Like, oh my gosh, we crest the second lift hill beast. I look out and I see all these multicolored trees, the park skyline. I'm like, gosh, this place is pretty. Like,
oh my god, it's gorgeous.
I was blown away. Yeah, because I'd been at Kings Island in the fall before, but most of the time it was at night because it's for their Halloween haunt. But this time we had like the full day, and it was just beautiful.
I'm in the same boat as you because I don't remember ever seeing it quite as long in the daylight. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Miniature Wonderland from your Hansa Park looked really cool. Yes, that was incredible.
That was like a theme park. It was so much fun.
If you go to Hamburg, you have to go to Miniature Wonderland. That was just incredible.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Groupful donated $20. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, you guys are really nice people.
Holiday World, Halloween, mazes be better, but the shows be very good. Frightful Falls is down. Next ride to go, Raging Rapids is completely gone, except for the concrete, the house, the pumps. Something is planned if it is gone by now.
You know, that's a good point because I feel like if you're gonna take something out, you probably have an idea in mind of what's gonna go there next.
Yeah.
So I'm with you there. I have never done Holiday World around Halloween, but I imagine because it's a holiday park, it would be quality.
It is a holiday park, but it is not holiday park.
It's not holiday park, it's a holiday park.
Yeah. I am very curious to see what goes in that plot of land from the rapids, hoping for something good. They just got a roller coaster, so I'm skeptical about one replacing it, but also that's a decent sized plot of land, so maybe there's a lot of potential. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Holiday World's always got something cool up their sleeve. They do good stuff.
There's someone in the chat that said hello from Argentina. That's really
cool. Hello.
I didn't know we had people that watched in Argentina.
That's amazing.
That's a fun thing to find out.
That'd be a cool country to visit.
I did a thing one time where I posted on the community page and I said, comment what country you're from, like if you're watching the channel. And there was way more of a spread than I thought. Yeah. It was really cool.
We the channel demographics have changed a lot the past couple of years. We are actually, you guys would probably be interested to know this, we have only 60% of our audience from the United States.
Isn't that nuts? 60%.
Just over half.
So that's how much we've gained an international audience from traveling and doing, like, it was crazy. Like, as soon as we got back from Australia and started posting those videos, we saw our Australian audience, like, skyrocket. Yeah. That was one of our, like, top demographics.
Yeah, we have a huge audience now.
You're not alone, Harrison.
The Sydney area is just very, very full, which is pretty awesome. So we're very grateful that everything has been kind of spreading to a wide range of people. We love to see it.
It's so cool. Oh, hello.
What?
I can't see now. There we go. Ex-coaster enthusiast donated $5. That makes it sound like he's an ex-coaster enthusiast. Like he retired from being one. Thanks for that shout out last live stream for my predictions on your 2024 coasting trips. You were spot on. You deserved it. Means a lot. I subbed in 2015 when I was 9. Now I'm 18.
Wow. You've been following the channel for a long time.
That's really, really cool.
We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Go back up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just pulling up.
What are you trying to do?
Stop. I'm...
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, cool. Okay, that helps. Go to the... I got it. Okay. Madame... I don't know how to say the last part.
Spaghettis.
I don't think it's spaghettis. Donated $10, said, I'm jealous you got to go to China. I tried to get my friends to go there, and they said, China, let's do Europe instead. And then I was like, but China.
I understand that.
I do, too. And here's the thing, is we've done so much in Europe that it didn't, like feel like we were, like, missing anything by not going there again. Like,
yeah.
It wasn't like there's so much obviously we still have a lot left to do there, but, like, I felt like if I hadn't been to Europe multiple times already, I don't think I would have opted for China. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason that we've been to now like over 40 countries, and it took until this point to get to China, just because we prioritized a lot more places, and China. We really talk about this in the series. Once we actually get there, China is a pretty intimidating place for us to visit, and so that's why we tried to ease into it. The irony is that because of the typhoon in Taiwan, we had to change our plans
with so we had to cut some of the parks that we visited, and so
that wasn't ideal.
That meant that we actually went to some places in China that we didn't originally intend to, which by nature then meant we were going into China pretty head first, which we were actually trying to avoid. In the original plan, it was like, oh yeah, we'll just dip our toes in. Instead, it was like, no, here you go.
Go for it.
It was a lot, and we were definitely overwhelmed at first.
I cried a little at some point.
There were some stressful moments, but I will say, now that we have been, I am way more confident in going back.
Yes, absolutely. Colton donated $2. Thank you very much. And said, take Sarah to Camden Park. Big Dipper is a gem.
One day, that's a place that you pass when you're going from like Richmond to, let's say, Cincinnati or Louisville or something.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll take that trip eventually.
I've done that drive a couple times, and so maybe next time that drive happens, we just stop at Camden Park on the way.
Yeah, why not? Gen X 6887 donated $5. Thank you very much. And said, have you been to Ouray, Colorado? The scenery and hot springs there are amazing.
I've never even heard of it. I'm gonna look it up.
No,
now.
I have not either. Ouray.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Oh wow.
Ooh, that's very pretty.
No, I have not.
I've never even heard of this.
I've been to a good amount of spots in Colorado, but I've never been there. That looks really
the
cool.
location with the mountains is very nice. I need to find out where this
Ooh,
is.
hello from. All right, let's see. We got hello from
Colorado. Wow, that is like, it's kind of out there. Wow, that's really out there. Where the heck? How do you even get there? That is, geez, man, that is very far out there. Yeah. Maybe if you're going to if you're going from Black Canyon or the Gunnison down to Mesa Verde, it's kind of on the way. Yeah. Looks like there might be some ski resorts out there. Yeah,
right.
I've not even been to that corner of Colorado.
We got a hello from Stockholm, hello from Alaska, hello from
Alaska.
Antarctica. I don't buy that one. New Orleans, Oregon.
New Orleans, how's the
Jersey,
Aerostar?
Texas, yeah, Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia, we were just there.
Yeah, that's cool. Melbourne, UK.
Hello from the UK. It's kind of late for you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, geez, it is really late. I saw someone asked if we could do an earlier live stream eventually.
Maybe one of these days. The reason why we do 8 is because then that is also ideal for those on the west coast of the U.S. to tune in. Because if we do 8, then that's 5 p.m., which is when a lot of people in California would be getting off work.
Yeah, if we do too early, then it's just it's tough.
It's tough to balance, but that's why we typically do it around the time that we do.
John donated $5. Thank you. And said, what are y'all's thoughts on Project 305's rename to Pantherian?
So
I don't like it.
We've talked a lot about this, actually.
We have. So, I'm not a fan. I get what they're going for. It's like Panther-like is what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like it moves like one.
The 3 letters of Ian means like, and so it's Panther-like is literally the definition of Pantherian.
Yeah, but it sounds like, to me, it sounds like some kind of medication or a branch of religion. It's like, oh, I'm Presbyterian. Oh, I'm Pantherian. It's like a sect of Christianity. No, but I would have liked Panthera even, which
Panthera would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, which is the scientific terminology for panther.
The number one complaint that we hear is that it's too close to Pantheon, which is literally an hour down the road, meaning the 2 biggest roller coasters in the state, and both by Intamin, start with Pantha. So that is not ideal, and I feel like they had to know that when they chose the name, and I don't know, it was the choice. I will give the designers credit for the logo though. I love how it ties in with Raptera, Reptilian, and Tumbili. They all have the same stylization, and someone pointed out that the logo is actually very clever because of the way that they set it up, where the background is like a panther's mouth. They use the negative space surrounding the N as the teeth, and that's just really creative design.
It reminds me of how FedEx has the
arrow.
Yeah, where it's the
they use the negative space. Yeah, it's very smart. So it's actually a very clever logo. I like the logo. The name is not my favorite, but I'll get used to it. I like the colors, and I just hope that we see some really nice decor and thematics surrounding it.
It's just really hard to call it that. I don't know, just Pantherian. It's
I
just
know.
a mouthful.
I know.
I don't know.
I
it just sounds like somebody talking with a really bad list, Pantherian.
That's funny.
I'm Pantherian.
Someone said that they should plant a bunch of trees around like in the infield, so it feels more like you're going through a forest, and that's actually a pretty good idea. I don't hate that at all, but I just want that whole plaza redone. I don't want it to resemble anything of what Intimidator 35 used to be like, you know.
Morgan McMahon donated $5, said, my friend says he went to high school with you, Taylor, as we're also from Virginia.
Really? Who's your friend?
At any point did you guys use Suka in Japan when getting to the parks? That's like all we used.
Yeah, we had that the entire time we were there. And it's very nice because you just load it onto your Apple Wallet for those who have iPhones. And so you just tap on every time you go through the subway, you know, and the trains there. It was just very, very convenient. So getting around Japan, I thought was actually like really easy. And Google Maps, Apple Maps, they all work brilliantly.
Is Marty a moderator? Because my mom is on her own tonight, and people are going ham in the comments.
They are?
Yes.
Why do you do that?
Everybody chill out.
Cut it out. Where's Marty?
Yeah.
I'll
Lots
find
of repeat questions.
There
Lots
he is.
of questions about politics, which we're not going to talk about on here.
Not Jackie making...
Did you mute Marty, Mom? How do you make Marty a moderator?
I'm add as moderator.
Standard. There we go. All right, Marty.
Congratulations, Marty. You just got upgraded.
Yeah, help my poor mother out.
If you're
We're
gonna
down.
tune in,
Brian's not here tonight.
If you're going to tune in, we're at least putting you to work.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Give Marty a round of applause.
Hey, right on. Okay.
He's like, excuse me?
Hello. John Joseph, King of Zumanjaro, Gray the Fourth. Wow, that is special. Great Adventure needs a Giga, maybe like 340. Also, maybe Six Flags should maybe rename to Warner Brothers Parks and Resorts.
That's funny.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, I don't think that'll happen.
The brand name is too big. But I imagine that when King Ka goes, it's probably gonna be something 300 feet or taller.
I would like to see that for sure.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't.
I hope that they do something that's big enough that it like fills some of the space of Ka and Zoom and Green Lantern, assuming that both go where they can take advantage of that space. But
Yeah.
I would be shocked if it uses all of it. I just want them to use like a good portion of it. You
Well,
know?
there's a lot of room back there. I mean, you got to think like the infield in between Ka and Toro is so huge.
Marty's like, this is dangerous.
Oh, just please just be normal, Marty. Please, for once.
That's so funny. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But I think the thing that will give Great Adventure more of an advantage with this is that the Cedar Fair chain did like working with like B&M and putting in Giga coasters, and so I think now that they're all one, which Six Flags would never put in a Giga coaster, right? They never had, and so
Yeah.
I feel like that the chances of it happening now are higher than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Velocicoaster Fan 1 donated $5. Sarah, what are your thoughts on Egenica? We actually did a whole Patreon video talking about that.
Oh, we did.
My abridged thoughts are, because I don't want to get too into it, because I want that to be for like the vlogs and stuff. But I will say that it ended up not being my favorite coaster in Japan. But I did like it. Don't worry.
Okay.
I liked
interesting.
50% of the seats.
Yeah.
How about
yeah.
that?
Okay. All right. I saw someone ask what our favorite ride at Tokyo Disney was. That's tough.
The whole resort?
Yeah, all of them.
Probably maybe Beauty and the Beast.
Maybe Beauty and the Beast.
That was just like, I mean, I don't remember the last time I've just cried on a Disney dark ride like that.
Dude, Beauty and the Beast was insane. The Frozen ride was also just unbelievable. And I do enjoy rides like Indiana Jones there and Journey to the Center of the Earth. So yeah, toss up. I would say Beauty and the Beast probably. HCP coasters, most underrated park.
Ooh.
Like ever? Or like on the trip?
Schwaben.
Schwaben!
That park deserves all the love. On the trip, Parque España.
Parque España.
No one talks about it, and it is awesome.
Yeah, Parque España was definitely very, very good.
Yes.
What else could be underrated? That's tough. I don't know. I thought Chimelong Paradise was very nice, which is cool because no one ever talks about it. Like, I didn't know anything about it going in. I would also say Chimelong Spaceship, because that's literally a new park.
Yeah.
And I hadn't heard a single thing about it. So, and that park was incredible. Like, it was just so beautiful. So, like, maybe that one. That was really
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
Great question from Legoland fanboy who donated $2. What did you miss in Taiwan? So, due to the typhoon, we missed Formosan Aboriginal Culture Village and the EDA theme park. So the main rides that we missed are the only Vekoma Big Air coaster in the entire world, and an indoor coaster called Space Mountain, and there was a Mock Rides water coaster, but it wasn't necessarily about the roller coasters. Like Formosan Aboriginal Village is just a really pretty location, like up in the mountains with like a gondola and stuff. Like if you guys remember our video from Parque del Cafe in Colombia, just from looking at images, it kind of reminds me of that. And so it was definitely a bummer to miss them, but I mean, we got to ride Dueling Dragons, so like, I can't be that mad.
You can't be that mad. No, I feel like we upgraded.
Yeah, it wasn't our original plan, but you know, I'll take it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Jumpy VR donated $20. Thank you very much. Oh.
It's gone. There it is.
Not sure if you remember my previous donation about my brother being scared of inversions, but now my brother, 7, just got on his first inversion on Iron Rattler.
Ooh.
Thank you for all the previous pep talk. Keep it up. That's awesome.
Glad to hear it. Honestly, Iron Rattler
makes me very happy.
Iron Rattler is a good one to have your first inversion because it's literally just one. It's just one inversion. It's in the middle of the ride, and it's a pretty quick one. You know, it doesn't dangle you like have a ton of hang time. I feel like inversions that have a ton of hang time would be the ones that would be more intimidating to people. But that one, you just float right through it. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try to move a little faster because we're getting really far behind. Crispy donated 5 Great British Pounds.
Crispy. Like the chip?
Yes. Absolutely. If it happens, what coaster do you think Alton Tower's new indoor coaster for 2026 will be? I'm thinking a Raptor, but the capacity is a problem. Yeah. I don't know.
I would say, I don't know, just some cool indoor coaster. Like, I don't know. I don't think it needs to be a Raptor. I would say just like, I don't know, you could go with just like Intamin for something.
Make it really super themed.
I think it would be cool if they used the same system as Uncharted. Did something like that, but you know, actually theme it. I think that would be cool. If
that would be very, very cool.
Because then you can do like point in certain directions. You know?
Absolutely. I like that. That's a good idea. Frost donated $5 and asked about Egenica, which I just kind of said. But also, have you found a themed song for Coasting Through Asia? Not yet.
Not yet. We haven't even started. We haven't loaded up anything of the vlogs. We haven't. The only things that we've really looked at so far with that series is just like a couple POVs that we've been posting. So we have the POV up from Jupiter and Surf Coaster Leviathan and Diving Coaster G5, which is the Oblivion clone.
Yep.
And we just recently posted Parrot Coaster. So those are 4 good ones, and spread across Japan, Taiwan, and China. So yeah, those are, you should go watch those because they're pretty cool, and we have many more coming. But yeah, we'll post the reactions and stuff like probably as we get a little closer to the trip because we do have some fun ones.
I like seeing Marty with his little like symbol next to his name.
Yeah. I like that it's a wrench. That's kind of fun.
Madame donated $2. Said you ate my what? What is a Nika? Egenica.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's funny. I like that. Oh my god. Okay. Back Row Coasters donated $2. Said, when you ride Alpenfury, will you go to
Darien Lake
and Seabreeze? Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Yeah, and the Burger King coaster.
Yes. Oh, we have to do that.
Yeah.
Jordan donated $2 and said, will you take the Shinkansen while you're in Japan?
We did. We took it a couple times. Yeah. We had some long stretches. We took it from Osaka to Hiroshima. That was pretty cool. That was a nice ride. It was only like 2 hours or something, and that's a pretty far distance to go.
Yeah.
That was nice. And we also took it from I don't remember the name of the station, but we took it to Nagoya. It was kind of near Mount Fuji, kind of.
Yeah. Someone asked what kind of tea I'm drinking. I'm having I believe it's just a decaffeinated black tea. Earlier I was having lavender-infused chamomile, though. It's been keeping me alive today. Adam said I'll help moderate if you want. Sure. That's Adam Gorsline.
Oh, it is?
Yes. That is moderate.
Are you sure? It just says Adam. Okay.
Yeah, because I just saw it on Venmo. It also popped up. You didn't have to do that twice. Thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, Adam. Adam, we'll see you in a few days.
Yeah. I saw someone ask, I would say, if you want to go away, just fly to Denver, rent a car, enjoy the scenic 5-hour drive.
Ah, no biggie.
Yeah, 5 hours. Yeah.
Eventually.
Maybe.
We'll go everywhere eventually. We're young. We have time.
Yeah.
Weak toast.
That's
I love that.
That's some weak toast.
Yo, that's some weak toast. Donated $5 and said, "Hi, it's Ben. Sarah, what do you rank Hakuge on your list of RMCs? And did you guys do Taipei 101? If so, how was it?" We did.
We did go to Taipei 101. It's right there.
Just because it's on your shirt doesn't mean we
Yeah,
won.
no, so we did go. So because of our schedule, we had to go at night. It was still very pretty. It would have been probably better during the day because then we could have like fully seen like the mountain ranges and stuff. But it wasn't all that bad because we had a hotel room that had a view of Taipei 101 and the mountains. And we were up on, it was probably like the 18th floor or something.
Yeah,
so we were
it was kind of crazy.
We were decently high up there that we got like a nice kind of panoramic view. So
Is that where I cried because of Rufus?
That was at Taipei 101, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so wait, I'll show and tell really quick. So I was really missing Rufus, and we walked by this store that was selling puppets.
This was at the top of Taipei 101.
And I saw this, and I was like, I just picked it up and started sobbing into it. And Taylor's
at
like,
this point, this has been like 3 weeks without her dog.
that's way too much. Way too freaking much. So I grabbed him and I just started doing this, and I had to purchase him. And Taylor's like, "Sarah, you know he's not like dead, right? Like he's just at home." It's like, I'm aware, but doesn't he look just like him? Isn't that, except for the tail? But yeah, it's like perfect. Anyway.
She literally passed me her credit card and is like, "Just buy it for me." And then afterwards, like after like 10 minutes, she was like, "How much was it?" I was like, "That was like $50."
I didn't know, but it was worth it because he was very comforting for the remaining 2 weeks.
It was
of
probably
trip.
the most expensive thing you bought in Taiwan. That country's like, if you're visiting from the U.S., the exchange rate really helps you out. Everything is so cheap, but for some reason that stuffed dog was so expensive.
That's tea right there, and so is this. Wait, about Hakuge. I would say it is an upper tier, but not the very top.
Okay.
Like I would still take like Gwazi, Steel Vengeance, probably Wildcat's Revenge,
Yeah.
and a few others.
So for me,
But it's still really good.
getting back on it, because I had it very, very high on my list of RMCs, and I would say it is still very high. I think I did like it a bit more my first time than my second time, but we only got 2 rides in on it this trip. When we went to Nagashima,
No, that sucked.
we had walk-on for everything except the 2 rides you really want to do, which is Hakuge and Steel Dragon. So we waited for each of them once, and then we paid for skip the line for each of them once. And we explain in the vlogs how we kind of did that, because it's a very interesting setup that they have. But we're grateful that we were able to do them, but it definitely would have been nice to get on them more. But for some reason, those 2 rides, just everyone knew. Everyone in the park knew that those are the ones you gotta do.
Yeah, I mean, you take one look at Hakuge or
Like,
Steel Dragon,
that
just
one.
size and scale and just how beautiful they are. You're like, I gotta do that.
Everything else was a walk-on,
Yeah.
which was good for like the Ultra Twister. We did that a couple times.
Oh, for sure. And we also had bad weather, which didn't help.
Yeah, we did have some rain that kind of shut things down for maybe an hour and a half, something like that.
Someone said it's the Shinkansen of cred, basically.
Oh, dude, honestly, the speed, so nice. Stephen Barr donated $2 Canadian. Says, how bad was that floorless coaster in Taiwan?
You hated it way more than I did.
I hated that ride.
You also had to ride it way more times. So here's something funny. The park, 2 of the parks we did were so dead that the only way to get footage was if one of us rode, because they would there was nobody there. So, like, we were literally the only people, so they weren't cycling the ride. So I'd be like, okay, Taylor, you just lap it, and I will film it off the ride,
So
or vice versa.
The 2 parks that it was like that for was Discovery World, home of Gravity Max, the tilt coaster, and Janfusen Fancy World, home to that floorless coaster you were talking about. So while I was riding that floorless coaster, I think Sarah had the better end of the deal. She just got to film it. I had to put up with it.
Yeah.
That thing is a piece of garbage. I seriously think that might be my least favorite B&M. It's like that and Firebird, man. They're both awful.
Someone's like, you're not drinking matcha? Only in the daytime. Otherwise, I will die. I will be up all night. West Coasters donated $5, thank you, and said, do you have any other pets besides Rufus? If so, show us.
Sarah does not, but I do. My pet is currently in Virginia. so a little far away from where we are. But
Zoe.
yeah, her name is Zoe. She is a Pomeranian. She's made a couple appearances on the channel. My favorite appearance of hers is if you go and watch the April Fool's video from a couple of years ago. Me and Alec recreated Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey from home. This was like during COVID, so everyone was like recreating rides at home. And so we did Forbidden Journey, and Zoe was cast as the dragon. And so she chases me instead of a Hungarian horntail. And she has like dragon wings, and it's like the cutest thing ever. So go watch that video. That's an oldie but a goodie.
Panini Bread 1020 donated $2. It said, "How was the tilt coaster in Taiwan? Thank you." It was really, really good.
We both really liked it.
It was really fun.
I would say that like absolutely like met expectations, possibly even exceeded it. Like it was a really enjoyable experience, and it definitely got us hyped up for the new ones. Yes,
Heck
like
yeah.
Siren's Curse and Circuit Breaker.
Absolutely.
So-
Again, there's our on-ride, our first ride on the coaster is on Patreon. One thing that we do with the Patreon is we'll post the unedited versions of us riding on stuff for the first time or whatever. And you get to see, like, everyone always says they really like watching us go from, like, chit-chatting to, like, performer mode.
Game face.
Yeah, we'll just be, like, talking, and then we're like, "What's up, everybody?"
Yeah, it's
so if
pretty
you
fun.
want to see that, that is on
Yeah,
there.
and we had a fun time on that tilt coaster. Like that was definitely one of the most hype moments in terms of like getting on a roller coaster. I can think of like probably like the most hype rides where we were like, all right, let's go. And I'd say the tilt coaster was one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And we had a very interesting experience on that one. You'll see it when we get to the vlog. Things did not go according to plan the first time we tried to ride it.
No, that was a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
International Thrills donated $5. Thank you very much. And said, "Hey, Taylor and Sarah, about to finish the season here at Cedar Point. I also just found out I'll be going to Spain for 2 weeks." Nice.
Very awesome. Have
Spain
fun.
is so cool. And
Very
we had,
beautiful.
We had a few friends at Cedar Point closing weekend. It seemed like a lot of fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely not Cedar Point's best season, but not by a long shot, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully next year. If
They're getting a tilt coaster. You guys will be fine.
And hopefully Top Thrill 2 will be open next year. We'll see.
We hope.
Oh,
Jeez
yeah.
Louise. We
Oh my
hope.
gosh. Ride Up Jay, thank you so much. Holy
Oh,
crap.
wow. Thank you.
Hey, wait, we know you.
That
Hey.
was very kind.
You have to come to one of the meetups, my man. Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Welcome back and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. With everything going on with Top Thrill 2 and King Dakar, do you think the life of Accelerator and Stormrunner just got a lot shorter? Also, do you think...
I think that's Superman Escape from Krypton.
Superman... Okay. We'll remove the animal... Wait.
Oh, maybe that's not Superman Escape from Krypton. Six Flags.
Environmental something. We'll remove animals from Great Adventure and Discovery Kingdom.
Oh, I think it's just Six Flags corporate. I think it's just
Oh.
entertainment company. That's what it is.
Honestly, I'd be okay with it. I am all for... I mean, here's the thing. Like, the animals at Great Adventure have, like, a lot of space, so I don't mind it as much. But I don't know if you've noticed, it's, like, a running theme in the videos now that whenever we see, like, animals in small enclosures, I, like, don't like it. So...
Yeah, that's a good point that Cedar Fair executives typically don't like
Animals.
like animals. Yeah, they want to get rid of them. So I
Maybe.
do wonder about Discovery Kingdom and Great Adventure. I mean, maybe.
If they're put somewhere better, where they have more space and they're happier, then...
I feel like the Great Adventure, the safari is very popular. Like, people like that. So, that's a tough one.
Yeah, we'll have to
yeah,
see.
that's like part of their DNA. Like, people know Great Adventure for that.
Yeah.
And I would say Discovery Kingdom, too, they started off as, what, Marine World? Like, not even a roller coaster park. So I feel like getting rid of the animals would be kind of sad. And then that'd just be tough for, like, what do you then do with the rest of the park? I mean, I guess you could expand it, but, man, that'd be
That'd be pretty big launch.
yeah,
time.
I feel like that's probably not on their radar for a bit. Maybe one day, but...
And then what you asked about Accelerator and Stormrunner, like, Accelerator, I definitely could see it having, like, a shorter life now. Like, I feel like if something goes wrong again, they're just going to be like, screw it. They only have one train on it, so... Stormrunner, I'm not that worried about, though, because Hershey is an entirely different company.
And Hershey, they take pretty good care of that thing. They have 3 big Intamin coasters. They take care of them. I would be more focused on, instead of Stormrunner, I would look at Superman Escape from Krypton at Magic Mountain. I think that one, I worry about. My mom going at Zoe, such a dragon. Hi, Mom.
Such a dragon. Tim Gross donated $2. Thank you very much. And said, when are your new top 20 coaster lists coming out? Well, you just did one not that long ago.
I did one. It was like in January. But yeah.
It was January? I thought it was
no, that was in January.
Jeez
yeah.
Louise.
Yeah. That is a good question. I know I typically like to release mine after like at least after the vlogs come out, so you see like initial reactions to like big roller coasters. So like in this case, because we just did rides like Dueling Dragons and Ejinaika and Hakuge and stuff, that I'd probably wait until those are out so everyone can see like what we think.
Well, I think if anyone's gonna do one next, it should be me, because mine's been like several years.
Yeah, it's been longer since you've done one, so.
Yours probably wouldn't be until maybe like way later next year.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know. At the moment, I feel like neither one of us are really focused on that. I feel like we're worrying about other things that we gotta get done.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the first one that I did didn't perform as well as I hoped, so I didn't. I mean, it still did well, but it didn't do like as well as like some of the others. And like I don't know if it was because I did it or if it was because of the thumbnail or whatever. But that's why I've hesitated to do another one, because I didn't know if it was gonna just like flop. So I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Let's see what we got. Jordan donated $2. Says, fact, less than 2 months till Christmas. Wow.
Whoa, that's weird.
True.
Jeez Louise.
Egg McMuffin. Wow. I love a good Egg McMuffin.
Amazing.
Any thoughts on Cedar Fair Park switching from Snoopy to another license, like Nickelodeon or Looney Tunes for kids areas? Their contract ends in 2025, if I'm not mistaken.
I doubt they're like. I think they're gonna renew it.
I think they'll renew it.
Yeah, like they have so much. Like they literally just opened up 2 new like Camp Snoopy things. So like I don't.
Yeah,
think
and Carowinds has got a new one. They're expanding for next year.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah.
But thank you, Egg.
That's a good question.
It is a good question.
Madam Spaghetti.
Stagitis.
Donate $5. I was riding Green Lantern and it really hurt my hoo-hoo. Is that a ride restraint problem or a hoo-hoo problem?
I think that's a hoo-hoo problem, girl. I think you should go to a doctor.
So we're gonna move on.
That was great. No, you're fine. Green Lantern sucks.
Anyways, COF Coasters donated $2. Says, what are your thoughts on Hong Kong Disneyland? Great question.
It was really fun. I really liked it. For me, I would say that it was probably like the weakest of the castle parks, but still it's great. Like the weakest of those is still a really amazing theme park. It just felt like they were like, it was like almost there, but not quite. Like the World of Frozen, great addition.
That was top tier.
Yeah, there was no... Like, there's only one dark ride in Fantasyland, which was very weird.
That's kind of sad, yeah.
Very unlike Fantasyland, they only have one. And
Adventureland had, I'm pretty sure it's just Jungle Cruise. And they had the island.
Yeah.
But that was...
Like, no pirates or anything.
Right, yeah.
And then, like, some of the attractions that they had, they were, like, copies. Like, It's a Small World. Felt like it was a bit lower budget. Like, they had some empty walls, and, like, the station was very, like, kind of sad.
Right.
So, I don't know. You can tell that it's an up-and-coming work.
Yeah.
You know, that they're getting there.
But that being said, their, like, 3 big rides are amazing. I loved Mystic Manor. That was incredible. And I also really liked Big Grizzly Mountain rail cars. That was really good. And their Space Mountain was a lot of fun. That was a cool ride. And I'm really excited for their like Spider-Man drop tower thing that they're getting, like Tower of Terror. That will be cool. Their Tomorrowland was very interesting. It was mostly Marvel. It was like 90% Marvel and then Hyperspace Mountain.
Yeah.
That was pretty much Tomorrowland. So I don't know, not much of a Tomorrowland, more of just like Avengers Campus.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. That one's for you.
It's Bud. 513 $5. Hey Taylor, it was nice seeing you at Kings Island this summer. I'm very late on this. Hey, it was nice to see you too. Thanks for saying hi. Yeah. And then for us, $5. Talk about how it was like filming on Ride in Japan and why was it hard filming at the parks. And what about Fuji-Q and Nagashima? So
Did not get on right there.
So you're right that filming in Japan on ride is very difficult. One, because there definitely is a language barrier. Like most places that we went did not speak any English, and so that automatically like made it tricky because like when you're sending a pitch, you are pretty much having to use translator apps back and forth, and some of the like details kind of get lost in the scene.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you might encounter someone that speaks a little English, but it's like broken English, you know? So you just kind of have to like, you get bits and pieces. And so that was probably the biggest problem, but I would also say just Japan is probably the strictest country that I have experienced in terms of safety. They are...
Oh God, very strict.
They are very particular. And so that, like with their policies. So I think a lot of the places are hesitant to grant permission for something like that, and like we're not gonna sneak a camera on a ride.
Hell no, we're not doing that.
So all of the rides that we were able to film at definitely took a bit of work to get at. At this point, you've seen that we were able to film at Sea Paradise because we released the Surf Coaster Leviathan POV, as well as Kishimokogen because we released the Jupiter POV. And we did film at a couple others, and you'll see some of the on-rides from there. And each one of them were interesting experiences, but all, like, long story short, they were great to work with, and they were very receptive to us coming. And places like Fuji-Q and Nagashima were not so receptive to it, and that's why it didn't happen.
Yeah, I don't think that anyone has been able to get like a legal on-ride video there in a very long time.
Frankly, I don't know how anyone will ever get a video on like the rides at
They didn't even let Mr. Beast film on Ejunica.
Yeah, he did a video at Ejunica, and they did not film on the ride at all. And there's like intense procedures, like they make sure you have nothing on you. You go through metal detection. You go through basically like a whole class on how to ride it.
It's wild.
Like they have instructions on how to sit in the seat. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I know.
It is so over the top. So I would not expect any on-ride stuff from those parks.
Yeah.
I think Nagashima would happen for Fuji-Q. I'm convinced no one will ever film at Fuji-Q.
No.
Ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Crispy Donny, 2 Great British Pounds said, is it weird I'm most looking forward to Woden at Europa Park?
I mean, it's a very good GCI.
Woden's really, really good, but like, Voltron's better.
Yes.
Tom VR donated $2.49 Great British or euros. Oh
there
my gosh.
We go.
Did you guys plan your trip to Epic Universe yet? Not much of a trip. We already live here.
We have tickets.
So we do have tickets.
We have tickets, yes. We have tickets for opening day. We're super excited. And we also bought tickets for another day shortly after.
Yeah.
So,
but it's right down the street. Like it'll be SeaWorld will still be our closest park, but that will be second closest.
Yeah, that'll be the second closest park to us.
Yep, like
That's
closer
insane.
than any of the Disney parks or Universal or anything.
Insanity. And unfortunately, the way it looks like it's going is we probably won't be able to go unless we buy a day ticket. Like we bought 2 day tickets, and like, you know, I imagine there'll be some sort of preview, so we'll probably be able to go to that. And then after that, I mean, you know, we might buy another day ticket, but like, you know, it's expensive. Like I think our opening day ticket was $150.
Yeah.
So like to go twice, we just each dropped $300 to do 2 days at Epic Universe, and so like, will we drop another $150 to go again, like maybe later in the year? Maybe, but I think it depends on how long till we can just get in with our annual passes. Because like, if it's not gonna be that long, then honestly we'll probably just wait. But if it's gonna be a bit, then like, you know, then maybe we will.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough to just sit back and not go.
Yeah, I mean, man.
And it's tough because like I would love to go with like my mom. You know, but since she's not an annual pass holder, she would have to buy a 3-day like vacation package.
Yeah.
Which like, I don't know.
I understand why they're doing it, but it's a tough thing to do. That's the thing, is it's a brand new theme park. They know that the demand is just going to be so high. Like they already sold out all of their tickets for opening weekend. So opening weekend is going to be insane. And we knew that going in. Like we bought tickets knowing it is going to be nuts.
Oh God.
But like, opening day of Epic Universe, the energy is just gonna be unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have an opening ceremony and like all kinds of
It's
fun
gonna be
stuff.
it's gonna be so cool.
Hi, Alyssa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you. Coaster Flash donated $2 and said, I just got back from my Dominion and Williamsburg trip.
I hope you had fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
like King's Dominion. I was like, my Dominion?
Yeah, go get your final rides in on Project 305 while it still has that name.
Yeah.
And Jacob Dell donated $5 says, hey guys, I'm sorry for talking about politics on here before. Are you guys wearing costumes for Halloween?
I think this is going to be the one year that we don't have crazy costumes like we have in the past. We've just been...
We're 2 days away, and we're not going to be... Well, we might be at Horror Nights on Halloween.
Maybe.
Which you're not even allowed to dress up for...
Not fully, yeah.
Like, you could do something like if it's like casual or light. But
here's the thing, because we did this big trip that like trickled into like a good chunk of October and everything, like we just haven't had time.
Yeah, we haven't even had like a real discussion about like what would we do. Like,
yeah.
So.
But we will be back at it next year. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Alex Wiseman, hi, donated $10. Thank you. And said, thanks for the Japan content on Patreon. It's helping me to plan a trip in 2025. Nice.
Yay, good.
I've gotten 326 new credits this year, up to 800.
You got 326 new credits?
Alex, I knew you were going hard, but dang.
Holy crap.
We're looking forward to the cruise in February. Us too, man. We'll see you there. That's nuts.
I don't know if I've heard of anyone getting that many in 1 year.
That's really impressive.
Anyone who's watching this, comment. Have you ever heard of anyone getting more new coasters than that in 1 year? Because that might be the most I've ever heard. That's very impressive, Alex.
Craig Decker said, I'm happy they didn't check my ID on Edge and Nyko since I was technically too old. That's a fun fact, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't ride it technically if you're over 54, but, you know, as long as you look young, I guess.
True. Thanks, Mom. Glad you like the shirt.
Designing Disney donated $5, thank you, and said, I recently lost a friend to suicide, and your videos have helped me recover. I'm very sorry about that.
I'm so
my
sorry,
gosh.
but we're glad to hear that we can help you out in
some way. Yeah. So thank you for that. What country would you add to the World Showcase?
Greece.
I think Greece would be really cool. Originally I would have said South America, but now we're getting a whole area designated to that.
I say Brazil would be cool.
Brazil would be cool, yeah.
Because you could do Rio, and you could have like the Christ the Redeemer statue and everything.
You could.
And like, I don't know, they don't have any South America representation.
Well, yeah, aren't they doing that in Animal Kingdom? Then?
That's true. Yes, but
that's what I'm saying. I would have gone for something in South America if they weren't doing that.
I just think Greece would be so good because then you can do a Hades like,
Hercules.
Yeah, but you could do a Hercules ride, and you could make the whole place look like Santorini or Mykonos, and I just think that'd be so cool.
Absolutely. Marty said my record is 244 in a year.
244, Marty. That's really good. That's really good. Opinion on Shanghai Disneyland. We didn't go.
Nope. Not yet. That's the last one.
Wrong one. We went to the others.
There was a moment where we considered going, but we did not. Fun Times with Tom donated $10. Thank you very much. Sorry China was not too happy joy for you. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't. There were just moments that were stressful. Overall, we had a good time. We have a residence in Guangzhou, and Chaiwon Paradise is my other home park. Glad to hear you liked it there. I'm going back in February to Sunak. Can't wait.
That's cool.
Nice.
You're going from Guangzhou. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's really cool. That's very awesome. We didn't know we had people from China that watch.
I didn't know that. Yeah, because China doesn't allow YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you have a VPN, I mean, you can
Yeah. But that was one thing that was kind of interesting. Is like every once in a while we chat with someone like living in China, and like they still knew what YouTube was. Like the few people we encountered that spoke English, because mind you, most people there didn't speak anything.
Well, we didn't speak any Mandarin, so
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. No, I would say the main thing that just made it because we had done the research before going to China, so we knew that we needed to get the Alipay app so that we could get our Didi or Uber rides all in place. That we could use it to pay because credit cards won't work, and that we use that to book our train tickets and stuff. So we knew all that, but the main thing that we weren't prepared for were the stairs. It was just kind of wild how many
people. What was wrong
people.
with the stairs?
Not the stairs.
Oh, people staring.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
I was like, the stairs were fine. I don't know.
The stairs that people gave us, not the stairs that we climbed.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Yeah,
you didn't hear that. You didn't.
People were not used to seeing people like us there, so that was kind of wild. It was very
Yeah, it
wild.
was weird.
Yeah.
A lot of just openly like, look at these guys.
Yeah, just
kind
like
of thing.
unapologetically, just like.
And like kind of like in a laughing at us way, not like when we were in Egypt and people were like, I swear they thought I was Taylor Swift or something.
No, this was like a
judgy thing.
like, what are you doing here? And so we were just kind of like,
which is fair. We were the
can I help you? I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little
we
awkward.
just tried to ignore it, but it was definitely weird. Yeah.
You have fuzzy on you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. No, I wouldn't say it was like it wasn't like a people weren't mad that we were there. I would say it was more just they were surprised. Like, which I understand. I can't imagine that Guangzhou gets a whole lot of tourism from like Westerners. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think if I were looking at visiting China and I wasn't going for theme parks, would I ever go to Guangzhou? Probably not.
Yeah,
so,
that's fair.
Like, I would go to Shanghai and I would go to Beijing.
Yeah.
And maybe like Chengdu for the pandas. So like,
Okay.
I can't say that Guangzhou would be high on my list.
Yeah. Ross, great. Or wait, I missed one. We'll get to that one next. Coaster Glitch donated 5 Great British Pounds. Said, hi guys, love your content. Firstly, hope you enjoyed your trip. And secondly, which is better, Dinaconda or Edgenica? And thirdly, any tips for Europa? Thank you. We have not ridden Dinaconda though.
Yeah, that will be hopefully one of the next rides that we visit in China. Like that'd be nice because that's like in the Shanghai vicinity, so that would be very doable for a trip for another time. So it will happen one day.
Yes, absolutely. And tips for Europa.
Everything's high capacity. So.
Yeah, use the app. If you get the app, you can get like virtual queues throughout the day.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, you just like you just scan your pass and then you can like add it throughout the day. I liked that feature a lot.
All the lines move fast. Like, there's nothing that I'm like, oh, you have to run to this first because it's low capacity. Like, all the lines move really well. I'm trying to think what usually gets the longest line. I mean, I guess Voltron just because it's new, but they have a single rider line, which you can take advantage of. I don't do the dark rides.
Oh my god, do the
dark rides.
Like Piraten especially.
A lot of them probably won't have a long line. And you'll just find that there'll be attractions, there will be like a sign and then a door that will lead to somewhere and you don't know what it's for. Just go through it. See what you find.
And watch our vlogs because there's probably a lot of things that we're not thinking of that you could like find in there.
Unless you want to go in blind, which that's also understandable.
Yeah, that's also understandable.
Here's a cool tip. I would say you should go to Rulantica if they're open after Europa Park closes, because that's what we did in our most recent trip. Europa Park closed at like 7:30, and Rulantica was open until 10, and it's just down the street. And you can get in you can get a cheap ticket for the last like 2 hours or 3 hours that they're open. So that's a great water park. So if you want to keep up the fun, also visit the resorts. The resorts are really nice. It's a bone. He has a bone.
How did you even find that?
I don't know. He has a bone.
Oh my god, is that one of the ones you hid like a year ago?
Maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see. Ross donated $5. Says, are you excited for Racer and Soapbox being added at Winterfest? I did not know that they were added at Winterfest. That's really cool.
No, I think Mullet told us that when we were out with him. I think he did.
I did not hear that.
Yes, I think that's great. The more rides, the better.
So that'd be 4 roller coasters open for Kings Island Winterfest. That's really good. That's really good. I am expecting Kings Dominion to have Rapterra open for Winterfest once it debuts. I feel like it would be kind of silly to not have your new roller coaster open for Winterfest. So, it's Bud 513 donated $2. Says, what do you think about the I-35 retheme? We talked about this a little earlier.
I'm fine with it. I just don't like the name that much.
The name will take some getting used to. It's definitely it was a choice, but I like the colors. I hope that they just dress up the plaza and the station and everything, because right now there's just not really anything. It's very bare, and there's just so much potential. And if you want it to match the rest of Jungle Expedition, then it's something that needs to happen. So I just hope that they don't skimp out on it.
Okay, multiple people said they also thought you were talking about like steps, like the stairs.
Oh my gosh.
So hush. Crispy donated to Great British Pounds and said, should I do Park Estrix or Energylandia after Europa?
I like both for different reasons. Park Estrix is a much better park, to be honest. Park Estrix is one of the best parks in Europe. Energylandia is a coaster lover's paradise, kind of. There's a lot of junk there.
There is,
but there's some really good rides. But so is Park Estrix. They have an awesome top 3.
Yeah, I would go there first. Energyland is like a big commitment.
Yeah, I would honestly say Park Estrix.
Yeah, and you can also throw Disneyland in there. Salami Dog donated $5. Thank you. And said, have been to several parks in China.
Oh no.
Any chance you guys experienced those floor toilets? Different vibe. Yes, we did have to use the squat toilets.
So it's a little weird because it's quite literally like a hole in the ground, but
I get why they do it. I get it because to them they find it to be more sanitary,
right?
Than sitting on a seat. That
so you literally have to squat and drop, but
squat, drop, and roll out.
It's weird because most of the time when we were in these bathrooms, not all of the stalls had the squat toilets. Many of them were just normal toilets, so it would go like hole, normal toilet. And so like I would prioritize the normal toilets, but sometimes you don't have a choice. And so did do that once.
Princess.
And it was an experience. Definitely a different vibe as you so lightly put it.
Okay, does anyone else's dog do this where they, whenever you give them a bone, they just, instead of eating it, they walk around the house with it in their mouth crying? Because he does that. And then he'll hide it and then he'll be okay. But he'll just run around the house crying, like he's crying right now into a bone. Like, is that normal or is Rufus just a little special? BGA Studios donated $2, said, how do you feel about Georgia surfer testing? Like it's about time.
Good, yeah. It's been interesting reading a lot of the comments here. A lot of people saying they also got the same thing when they visited like China and stuff, of getting stairs and stuff. No, and people saying like, no, there's no bad intent. Yeah, I mean, I would say the kids especially who were staring, I think it was out of fascination.
Yeah.
And they're just shamefully doing it because they're kids, you know. But it was definitely, I would say it got more just frustrating because like it just kept happening. Like it was just the sheer volume of it, you know. We couldn't go anywhere without that. So that was there. But we were very appreciative that people were understanding and patient with us as we were using our translator apps to communicate.
Yeah.
You know, that the fact that people were not being rude to us or anything like that. Like that was appreciated.
Jordan Freeman donated $2. Thank you. Said, did you ride any Chinese knockoff coasters?
Yes.
Wait, did we?
Yes, we did.
Which ones?
We rode the not mock rides inverted powered coaster. That's a clear ripoff of like Arthur or Dragon Gliders.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
it is big time.
It looks identical to it, but it's by like a Beijing company. I was like,
didn't do any Jinma though on this trip. Really weird.
No Jinma. Funny
yeah.
Enough. But yeah, that not mock thing. I was like, this is weird. That was crazy.
Why did Mom? Why did you donate $2?
Thanks, Mods.
To say thanks, Mods. Thanks, Mom. Athletic Nerd donated $5. Said, hey, Taylor and Sarah, love your videos. Thank you. What do you do to stay physically and mentally healthy while on these long international trips? That is a really good question. I know it's harder for me. I have like a lot of health issues and that includes mental health issues. So we've started to kind of work in like a day of rest in there to like decompress and everything. And I definitely try to be conscious of what I'm eating because, like, in Japan, that did not apply. I just ate whatever the hell I wanted because the food was so good. I couldn't control myself.
So good.
But usually I will try to continue eating, like, fruits and vegetables. And, like, I actually have, like, supplements that I'll take when we're away that are, like, these, like, fruit and vegetable, like, capsules. That way, if I feel like I've gone a long time without having, like, my normal amount. Because I eat so much like so many fruits and vegetables like every day. Like that's most of my diet. And so it's like definitely tough like when we're away to not have access to all that. So like, you know, if it's been a while, I'll take some of those to help. Sometimes if we stay at a hotel that has a gym, I'll hit the gym to kind of feel better. And I just try to avoid like really unhealthy park food when I can, stuff like that. But like mentally, yeah, it's just trying to get enough sleep. It can be really hard. Taking a little time for yourself for sure. So Sarah's mental health issues. Yeah.
Aaron,
is it not obvious?
Our friend Aaron from Hong Kong, who we hung out with,
Hi, Aaron!
said, yeah, I get stares in China. My Canadian friend once told me, you know you're in rural China when you're riding a bus and they're staring at you more than the one-armed monkey in the back.
Wow.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Aaron, thanks for tuning in. I guess it's, 9 a.m. for you right now?
Hello to the rest of the family.
Also, I'm just now realizing how crooked we are, and it's going to drive me crazy if I don't fix it.
Oh, there
Did that help? I think it did, yeah.
Oh, GM donated $5. Do you know if there's any good food at Magic Mountain? Last time I went, I got a sandwich with moldy bread, and I've yet to find anything good there.
Magic Mountain food? Not really.
Six Flags food, period. Not very good.
That is probably on the short list of things that I would like to see the new Six Flags Entertainment Company fix, and I think they're actually aware of that, because like Cedar Fair food, great, especially after the past couple of years. Like it didn't used to be that great, but now Cedar Fair food I would rank as like some of the best theme park food in America. So I would really like to see the Six Flags legacy parks do the same.
Okay, people said that their dogs do that too, with the crying thing.
Okay. It's his emotional support bone. I like that.
Someone said they tried my Starbucks order and they didn't like it very much.
I don't like it either.
But they're, okay, here's the thing. When I was, because Nick, I know you're younger. When I was younger, I thought matcha was nasty. I did not think it was good at all.
I'm an adult. I also think it's nasty.
Yes, but it grew on me. And I used to think coffee wasn't good, and I think it's delicious now.
Not good.
Because you didn't try to acclimate yourself to it.
Why would I want to acclimate myself to something I think is gross?
Because then it's when you realize how good it is and you get used to it, you're like, oh my God, this is amazing.
Okay, well.
And it gives you energy.
Okay. I saw a question. Will you update both of your Busch Gardens reviews? That has been on the to-do list for a while. Busch Gardens Williamsburg is in desperate need of it because that video is over 10 years old now. And that is insane.
Yeah, go back and watch it if you want a good laugh.
Please don't. The audio is bad because I sound like a child. The footage is bad because I didn't know what I was doing. And the park has changed so much. Think about what Busch Gardens has added in the past 10 years. So I would say that will probably get an update once the new Big Bad Wolf opens. Because then that will be like who knows what they're doing next. And so I think that would be a nice point to do an update review. Because I don't like doing ones when I know that there's going to be like a big new expansion coming, or at least try to avoid them. The irony is we just did an updated Cedar Point review and then they announced a tilt coaster. But who saw that coming, so. Oh well.
Well, that was not supposed to go there. So.
That was not supposed to go there.
That was for Mexico.
That was originally Energylandia, then Mexico, then Cedar Point.
Yep.
Glad I found a home.
Seriously. Ross Grayson donated $2. Thank you very much. Brandon donated $10. Thank you. Can't wait to see you in a few days as well. I mentioned the typhoon to one of my coworkers from Taiwan. When it happened, his reaction was like,
What's new?
What's new? Oh,
Yeah.
He wasn't surprised at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do happen a good amount.
We talked to a couple locals when we were in Taiwan, like about the typhoon, and they're like, yeah, it's that time of year, you know, but it's still, that typhoon was no joke. That was a very, very big storm.
Yeah, I'm glad we got out of there.
The worst thing about it was like, it lined up perfectly with our trip. Like we were supposed to be in the worst possible spot.
Kaohsiung, right?
Kaohsiung, which is at the bottom of Taiwan. We were supposed to be there exactly when the storm was hitting that. And that was the one city that was like getting it the worst. Like it was just the wrong place at the wrong time. And so when we left early, we actually went back to Taipei, it was just a nightmare because we had to change our rental car because we were supposed to just drop off our rental car at the bottom of the country. So I had to call them up and be like, can we drop it off like at the Taiwan airport? And they were like, yeah, you're not going to get a refund. And we're like, well, kind of saw that coming. and then we had to cancel the hotels. We got a refund on one of them, didn't get a refund on the other because they were like, oh, there's not evacuation notices, so like you can still come. And it's like, yeah, but why would we? Like, do you not like read the room? Like, no one else is doing this.
Exactly.
So that was kind of, I don't know, I didn't like that.
Jordan Freeman donated $5, thank you, and said you didn't do a knockoff SLC. That's a requirement for visiting Chinese
Guess
parks.
we didn't go to China. You know
I guess not.
You know what was weird though? We didn't go to a single Happy Valley park, and we did all of the Chimelong parks. We have Chimelong completion,
That's crazy.
Which is kind of wild because I feel like everyone knows the Chimelong parks, and people know that like Happy Valleys are everywhere in China. And the one that we would have done if we like, had to would have been Happy Valley Shenzhen. But we chose not to do it because their Bullet coaster, which is the SNS launch coaster, is still closed after the incident where it derailed. And so we didn't really see a reason to go.
Yeah. Would you like to read that one?
West Coasters donated $2, says, where's the king of Coaster Studios? I'm right here.
No, you ain't.
Rufus is down here.
Do you want to say hi? Why are you? Oh, you are crawling up on top of me. Come here. I'm gonna go blow my nose really quick, and then I'll bring the dog.
Okay. It's Bud513 said, Sarah, your Eagles beat his Bengals.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we actually watched that game while in Cincinnati. Not like at the stadium. We were next to the stadium, but
I was a little obnoxious.
She was obnoxious. Oh my gosh, she was literally like going up to other Philly fans, just like doing chants, and then
he just humped my leg.
Oh, that's not okay. Hey, don't. That's mean. Well, it's not mean, but you shouldn't do it. It's kind of wrong.
No, you don't do that to me.
Yeah.
I'm your mom.
She was going up to Bengals fans, being like, "Good try, better luck next time." It was like kind of obnoxious.
Come here. Come, sit. Come here.
Okay. Anyways, next up, Madame Spaghetti donated $10. My friend told me that the owners of Bonbon Land were buying up Fun Spot Kissimmee and changing the name to Kissimmee Bonbons. Is that true? That's definitely not true. That is not true. But hey, okay.
Yay! You can't drink that.
Anyways, no, that is not true. Hydra 3 with donate $10 says, "Yo, what's up? Been watching you guys for years now. Hope you enjoyed the trip." Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Well,
now that he's made himself comfortable.
Yeah, everyone's just commenting.
Yay, Rufus!
So said, "Do you know who Theme Park Worldwide is?" Yeah, we're friends with them.
Yeah.
we were just with them at Alton Towers this summer. Go watch that vlog. It was fun.
He got a haircut recently, so he feels and looks kind of like a teddy bear. Please do not try to jump,
Rufus, not Theme Park Worldwide. They don't look like teddy bears.
Yes. I've got booty to the face.
What are the go-to parks for someone who's never been on the East Coast? I would say Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens, Great Venture, Hershey Park, and Carowinds.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Marty says we need camera adjustment. No, it's fine.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Turn it so way.
No, it's fine.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's fine. Oh my gosh, just put him down. Okay.
Okay, guys, here he is. There's Rufus. Yay! See, he's a very good boy. He went on lots of walks today. So he's very happy. He just tried to hump my leg a minute ago. I didn't like that. But he's a very good boy other than that. And he's putting his butt down his face.
Mm-hmm.
Here, game ball. Yay! All right, imagine he pees on the table. He's not going to pee on the table.
That'd be bad. Anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is going to be so crooked when you reposition it.
There he is. Come on. Look how we tickle. Hello. Is that what everyone was hoping for?
Well, something like that.
Okay. There you go, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.
Bring me the dog.
This is gonna be so crooked. All right.
What? You just had your moment.
Okay. A little lower. All right. That's not too bad.
Did everybody enjoy
We'll
that?
take it.
I hope everybody enjoyed that.
Well, what was your favorite non-coaster attraction in Japan, Hong Kong, China, Macau? I was literally reading that.
I'm sorry. I was making sure I didn't miss anything.
And Taiwan. What was your favorite non-coaster attraction in each of them? Okay. Favorite non-coaster attraction in Japan? I'm gonna go Team Lab Planets.
I agree. Team Lab Planets was amazing. Are we doing just like attractions or like sightseeing?
Non-coasters. Sightseeing. Sightseeing counts.
Ooh, oh my gosh, in Japan? I just loved Kyoto too.
Kyoto was sick. Yeah.
Kyoto's amazing.
Hong Kong. I'm gonna say Nagang Ping 360, the cable car thing that takes you up to the Big Buddha. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but it was so
For
sick.
sure you did. That was amazing though. And then
China. We didn't really sightsee. Well, no, I guess we did. I would say the Guangzhou waterfront. That was really pretty.
that was really nice. And then Taiwan, I really liked. What was it? That big area that we went to. Or was that in Guangzhou? No,
that was
with
it.
the temples and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. It's in Taipei. It's like a memorial center. It's really, really cool. It's this thing on the shirt. I don't know. It's really cool though.
It was very, very cool.
And Macau. I would just say the main strip where you can walk along and see the casinos. That was pretty cool.
I'm just reading the comments about the dog.
Yeah. There's no theme parks in Macau, but we were there for a day and we got to feature a little bit of the stuff in the beginning of the vlog that comes right after when we were in Macau. Like that, we kind of showed some shots of it because that was like our transition period in between Hong Kong and China.
Someone, Crispy said, give me a coaster type to make a coaster of, please. Like on No Limits.
A coaster type? The SNS 4D Free Fly. Like tram.
No, oh my gosh.
Have fun.
No, do an SNS compressed air launch. Those are cool.
Ooh, I like those. We need more of those.
Oh, that question's for you.
Which U.S. coaster, which wooden coasters do you need completion for? That's a great question, and luckily I have a list. Let's see. Nope, let me find it. Aha! Okay. I need Arkansas Twister, the Lakeside Cyclone, which is currently SB&O, New Mexico Rattler, Meteor at Little America, Hellcat, which I think is also SB&O, Timberhawk, I've tried twice. Stupid thing, still not open. Swamp Fox in Myrtle Beach, Shivering Timbers, Jackrabbit at Seabreeze, Leap the Dips and Skyliner at Lakemont, which are also SB&O, Roller Coaster Idlewild, and Wildcat at Frontier City. So, if the four coasters that are not SB&O, or if the four coasters that are SB&O don't count, then I have a lot less. But the SB&O factor makes it tough, because, like, who knows?
Yeah, you don't know when they're going to reopen.
They might reopen.
Yeah.
They might not.
So, okay, the people
I'm gonna
who
get a drink.
The people who are being a little aggressive here in the comments for our attention, like, you have to remember, like, you're not the only person in here. Like, there's, like, a bajillion comments. So, like, you're not, like, not any one singular person is more important than the other. So, I don't like when I see people being, like, pay attention to me specifically when there's so many people in here and we're trying to make sure everybody gets to enjoy this and that we're not just singling out one person or anything. And it would be really hard because there's so many people to go and to shout out every single individual person. We'd be here all night. So just try to be patient.
Also, we have to highlight people who donate because they're being very nice and kind.
Well,
and,
yeah. Obviously.
And we're very appreciative. But we're appreciative of everyone who's here.
Yeah.
So we're doing our best.
But I just don't like when people are very demanding like that. Like, it's not... It's not... It makes me not want to acknowledge you when you do that. So try to just be chill. Coaster Glitch donated £2 and said, "Hi again. What are your bucket list coasters?"
Ooh. All the wooden coasters I just listed off.
Yeah. No, definitely some in China. Like, I want to do, like, Starry Sky Ripper.
Ooh, yeah. Dynaconda.
Yeah, the Cloud, what is it called? Something in the clouds.
Oh, Coaster Through the Clouds.
Coaster Through the Clouds. Yep, that one.
I would say, most of them are in China.
Yeah.
So I want to do Soaring with Dragon because that's the coaster that inspired Pantheon.
Yeah. Because a lot of them were in Japan and I got them.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
I want to do Hyper Coaster at Land of Legends in Turkey. And the Intamin launch coasters in Istanbul. So a lot of stuff in Turkey. Weird. That'd be a cool trip.
Oh, someone said Wood
That'd be a
Coaster
cool
at
trip.
Night Valley. Yeah, that too.
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna hold my breath on that one though.
Wood Coaster is never open. Like we talked to some people who are like local to that area and they know their stuff. And we're like, when we found out we were leaving Taiwan early, because we knew that we were gonna be going to China for 2 days, and we're like, what should we do? And so we were like, should we go ride Wood Coaster? And they're like, don't even bother going to that area. You're just gonna get disappointed because that thing is never open.
Yeah, they're like, you're gonna get there and it's not gonna be open. So like,
and
don't
you
worry
will have
about
wasted a day because like that's the only coaster there, I think. So it's a T
Believe me, we
Express.
wanna do it.
T Express is a bucket list coaster for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. Good
But
one.
yeah, so Wood Coaster we didn't bother, and that's a bummer because actually that park would have been easier to get to than the ones that we chose to do.
It would've.
Instead.
It would've.
It was closer than the ones that we picked. But
Yeah, it's just one that I like question if we'll ever actually get to do it, which like really stinks because it looks fantastic, like absolutely amazing. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a vanilla Coke.
Vanilla Coke.
Not a sponsor, but could be a sponsor.
Sponsored by Coke.
Could be.
Just kidding.
No, it's not cherry vanilla. Actually, it's a little deceiving because that looks like it would be cherry, but no, it's just vanilla. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Did you see the Raptor progress at Welby Holland? Yes, it looks awesome.
really good.
It looks so cool. Oh, the name is dumb. I'm sorry.
Yoy.
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 It's kind of funny.
It just sounds like, I don't know, something someone would yell out in pain.
So are people just gonna say like Yoy green and Yoy blue? Like which one did you ride? Like green
don't
side,
know.
blue side? I feel like you have to, right?
I don't know, actually. Yoy.
Bucket list coaster. Formula Rosa.
Oh.
Fix it, please. Forever.
Yeah, we've heard some weird things about that ride. I don't think it's going to be open for a bit. Like, I think it might be a while. So, if you're going out there, I'm sorry. You're going to be in the same boat as us.
Yeah. Someone said mihoy minyoy. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, it is still closed. We have a couple of viewers that every once in a while will go visit and they will let us know the status and they're like, yep,
it's closed.
It's still in pieces.
It's still
literally
closed.
like the launch is just gone. So I don't know what they're doing.
No.
Genuinely, I don't know what they're doing.
Absolutely no idea. Diamondback or Orion?
That's actually a good question, and it's like kind of heavily debated. Like a lot of people.
I like Diamondback better.
I would probably go Orion.
It's not like me hating on Orion because I know I make jokes because I actually do like the ride, but like Diamondback just has more happening, I guess.
Yeah, I like the first half of Orion though a lot.
Yeah.
Like before you get to the Helix, I think that Orion is
Filet
actually, like
mignon.
pretty odd. Filet mignon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Diamondback does have more airtime, but the speed of Orion is pretty awesome. We did a front row ride on Orion this past weekend, and that was fun. It was cold though, man. That was cold.
Someone just said, would I pick Rufus or Ride to Happiness? Is that a real question?
Yeah, obviously Ride to Happiness, duh.
I would pick Rufus over literally anyone and everyone. No offense, you guys. I love you, but...
No, I know my place.
Okay. But
Me too.
Okay, yeah. Rufus is the most important thing in the world.
Yeah. Let's see. Some people are just doing different like yoy comments. Yo, yo, yo.
Jeez, guys.
Will you come up to New England for Quantum this year? Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm sure we'll do it. Yeah.
I definitely do.
And we need redemption because with Lake Compounds because we tried to go this year and the whole place closed due to weather. So
Didn't we make a Patreon video about that?
there's a Patreon video about that. Our vlog fail.
It was very funny. Yeah, we like set up to do like a vlog at Lake Compounds, and it just ended to being us in their dark ride area, hiding from like a catastrophic freaking storm.
We got to the park and didn't ride a single thing.
Yeah.
Didn't ride one ride.
Yeah, we ended up having to just sprint through across the park without we all take our
Soaked.
shoes off.
We were drenched.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Yeah.
It was funny though, in retrospect.
Yeah. What do you think of the Scraven Swing going to Hershey? I'm super excited for it.
Twizzler!
Yeah, it's an odd name, But like
Wait,
that
what is
is
it called? It's like Twizzler or something.
Twizzler, Twisted Twizzle, or I don't know. That's not actually it. I just made that up. But it's something like that. But that's a great addition to that park. And it's in a really cool location. It'll be like on top of the hill.
Yeah,
I like
that'll be
that.
awesome.
Switching to Dad's laptop. Mine is glitchy. Mom, how are you doing all by yourself while Dad's off in Utah?
Oh yeah. Oh, you and Zoe though, and Cleo.
Yeah.
If she
I
ever
said
comes
so-
out.
Yeah, literally. All the animals.
Oh, Aaron. Oh my gosh, thank you. Donated 25 Hong Kong dollars. That's very sweet of you. Isaac is at school right now and asked what we thought of the other snacks. Also, in 2028, Ocean Park is supposed to get zip lines, bungee jumps, and an alpine.
So they are going through with the Alpine coaster.
Oh wait, I need to bring out the snacks.
I remember when we were talking about it, one of the 4 coaster options that Ocean Park was like looking at was an Alpine coaster, and I was like, that would be so sick there. Like with the view, that'd be amazing. Zip lines make a lot of sense because you can probably do that relatively cheap and it'd be super thrilling. Bungee jump, also kind of same boat. That'd be really cool. So actually, those are all great additions. But why 2028? Like, that's kind of a long time. Does that mean they're not getting anything in between, or is that like in addition to something else that will come before then? Because like, that sounds to me like something they should do like next year.
All the snacks were great. These are still my favorite. I've been savoring them.
Ah.
My matcha Kit Kats. Because
Oh, you should go get the.
Isaac was like, you're gonna devour them so fast, and I'm like, I'm gonna make them last.
You should go get the other ones. The.
You go get it.
Which one? I'll get it.
The little. I don't know what they're called. They're crackers.
Which ones?
They're like. No. No, it's like on the right side.
Maybe you should have just gotten it.
I don't know what it's called. It's in Cantonese. That thing, yeah. Yeah. Look, Aaron, they made it back. These are our Hong Kong friends who saw what our friend Jamie did to us at Alton Towers.
It's kind of spread.
When they brought us snacks, and we're trying all the British snacks at Alton Towers in the video. And if you watch the Hansa Park vlog, our friend Barbara did the same with Czech Republic snacks. And so
those were a bit rough.
Aaron and Isaac and Leah in Hong Kong brought us some snacks. And this is called Want Senbei. I think it's meant to be like shrimp flavored, but I don't know. It doesn't really taste that way, but it's pretty good.
That's what I'm eating right now.
Yeah, that's the matcha Kit Kats.
They're really good.
Matcha is very popular in Asia, which is great for people like Sarah. She waited in such a long line to get matcha sometimes.
I really did. Oh my god.
Oh, that is a weird flavor. I forgot how weird it is.
Where's that?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's from Hong Kong.
It is from Hong Kong, really.
Oh shoot! I guess we forgot this one.
I guess they brought us this too, and we never opened it.
Here's another one.
No,
Oh.
we ate those. No, that's from Japan.
Mm.
All right, that's enough on the snacks, mother dear.
This is the only souvenir I got at Nagashima Spa Land. They're wafer cookies. They have hokuge on them.
Jesus Looks Coasters donated $2. Said, "Hey guys, how are you? Sorry I'm so late. I had my group. Don't ever say sorry for being late. Yeah, anyone can join in whenever they want.
All right, so I'm gonna try this. It's called Calbee, and from Hong Kong. And we didn't even. I didn't even know this was here. I completely forgot about it. Oh, it's like chips.
They smell like scary.
It does smell not good, but it's like chips. Like there's no way. It's
Shumai
shumai flavored.
What does that mean?
What is shumai?
You go first. I don't know if I want to.
Just do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Taking a really small piece.
I don't know what that is. I want to say it's like shrimp or crab or something.
What?
It doesn't smell good. I like seafood a lot, but I don't
I don't like it.
I'm sorry, guys. This isn't it.
All right, so that was the one we missed apparently.
Jackie, do you want to try it?
No, thank you.
You sure?
Positive.
Rufus, do you want to try it? Nah, I shouldn't think so. Even Rufus would be like, nah, that's not good.
No, Rufus would probably eat it.
Would you guys be offended if I threw this out? I'm not gonna eat it. I'll send it back to Hong Kong. You guys can.
Anyway, thank you again for all the fun snacks. I don't know how we missed that one. Frost donated $10. Thank you very much. And said, how was the jet lag coming back from the trip?
Awful.
Also, he visit CJ Barrymore's in Detroit. They have really impressive soaring eagle attractions, including an impressive seatbelt only drop tower.
Yeah, I'm familiar with CJ Barrymore's because they used to they have the Pinfari Looper. They used to be at Playdon's Castaway Cove. And their seatbelt only drop tower is very similar to the one in Branson.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever visit. Maybe, but
Project 3 Yoi 5.
Project 3 Yoi 5. That's funny. The jet lag coming back from Asia was
Atrocious.
Was bad. Like we were messed up for a good week.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
We were we had adjusted to Asia pretty well, and just coming back was just a mess. Like that's one thing that I would definitely prepare yourself for if you have to like be somewhere and do things like after you come back from Asia, like some buffer time would probably help because like our sleep schedule was so off and getting there too, we were waking up like, in Japan like really early, so we purposely prioritized like things that we would do that would require us being up really early the first 2 days because we were waking up like at dawn. Like, all right, we're awake. Here we are. Let's do something.
Someone said fake Rufus is scary. He's not. He's beautiful.
He's cute.
I like him. Madame Sagitas said, love your channel. Thank you very much. You still haven't pronounced my last name right, though. We probably never will.
Madam
Sagitas? Anyway, thank you.
Sagitas.
I don't think that's right. Maybe. It's BudBud513 donated $2. And if you guys been on Hair Razor.
We did get on Hair Razor.
Is that the one at Ocean Mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
There's only 2 operating coasters there, so we got both of them, which were fine.
I liked it. It was fine.
It was okay. That was a shaky ride.
It was nothing crazy.
Yeah, that was not a smooth coaster. Yeah, but it was a really cool like layout, and the location is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Coaster Glitch donated 5 Great British Pounds. Said, I love your Alton Towers vlog. Thank you. Seeing people from other countries react to my home park is really heartwarming. Glad you enjoyed it. We love it there.
Yeah, Alton Towers is fun.
Yeah.
And we're very grateful that now we've had the opportunity to visit a couple times.
Yeah.
And both times, all 3 times for me have been for 2 days.
Yeah.
And so like we've really spent a good amount of time now at Alton Towers. So like I feel, I don't know, I feel pretty familiar with that place now, you know?
Well, I still get lost. It's pretty big there. But there is still another Alton Towers vlog coming.
There is. We have one more coming. Yeah. And it's fun. It's gonna be a shorter one though. It's not a long video. We were only there for like...
It was not for long.
We were there for like 2 hours. My dad is here.
Lynn?
No, that's just my mom using his account, I think. Oh, maybe he is. Lynn Baby, I love Velocicoaster. You haven't ridden Velocicoaster.
That's definitely your mom.
That's definitely my mom.
Definitely
that has to
Melissa.
be her. I'm like, Dad, you have not ridden Velocicoaster. But Mom, yes, you have ridden Velocicoaster.
That's funny.
Aaron says, Sumai is a popular dim sum, which is steamed pork and shrimp dumplings. Toss them and we won't be upset. Is that what this is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, we're tossing. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We are appreciative that you let us try them. How about that?
I'm going to eat my Hakuge wafer, which is actually genuinely good.
I think we still have a few of those white rabbits left, too. Those were fun.
Look at this. It's Hakuge wrapping. Like, instead of... Oh, this was broken. But instead of, like, selling regular merch, a lot of parks in Asia are just like, oh, for a souvenir, we'll just give you, like...
Basic
chocolates.
treats.
Yeah.
With
and
branding on them.
I don't know. That's just, like, the thing there, and it's really weird. Oh, this one's broken, too.
You can still eat it.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like shaped like a cookie or anything. It's just a normal wafer.
It's just normal wafer.
Jesus Loves Coasters donated $5. Thank you. I said, do you guys like local family haunts besides corporate haunts like HHN and Hallowstream? I actually really do. I love like corn mazes and like haunted hay rides and stuff like that. Like I haven't done them in quite a while, but I really do like them.
It's been a while since I've done them too, but I enjoy them as well.
Yeah, they're really, really fun. Planet Zoodle, like the zucchini noodles, Zoodle, donated $2 and said, do you ever do meetups? We did one at Alton Towers.
We did one at Liseberg.
We do some, like, we're doing one with members of, like, our Patreon, actually, very soon, in a couple days, which is going to be awesome. People are, like, flying in from, like, all over. It's going to be so much fun. But, like, with, like, just general, like, just, I don't know, people who watch the channel, they're few and far in between because, like, we don't want to create a, like, scene, especially nowadays at parks where, like, large gatherings of people can be seen as, like, a security risk.
The last time there was a big one, security came over and was like, you guys need to disperse. Because it was a lot of people. So
yeah, but, like, we did it all in Towers. Like, we still had, like, 50-some people, but it was fine. Like, it was... You know,
the Alton Towers one was fine. That was doable.
But I think if we did them in the U.S., they would be way too unmanageable.
Well, it depends on some of the parks because some of the parks just have like huge fan bases. The one I'm referring to was at Six Flags Great America, which I mean, you're right in between Chicago and Milwaukee.
Lots of people up there.
A lot of
like if we did like Kings Island, it would be like just a train wreck, and we definitely would get like people would get PO'd.
Yeah.
Wait, Brian is here.
Oh, I guess he finished his podcast.
Marty has mod privileges. What has happened
to this channel?
Marty, you can ban him if you want. You have the power.
Mods don't ban other mods.
You guys have the power to go to war.
Stephen donated $2 Canadian, says, I'm planning to go to Lost Island next year. Yes.
Us too.
You should, because of the new RMC.
Heck yeah.
We'll be there. We'll do it.
I'm incognito as Lynn.
Yeah, that's not Lynn. If you see Lynn Bybee, that's not Lynn Bybee.
That is Melissa Bybee.
That is Melissa Bybee.
That's funny, actually. Mod
fight.
Oh my god, I just killed a bug. I feel terrible.
That's funny. Yeah, we have a bug that's been flying around our ring light. Because I don't know. Bugs are stupid.
There's an imposter among us.
There is an imposter.
Has Sarah ridden the boss? Yes.
No.
I have the credit. I have not ridden it, but I have the credit.
Matt, our friend Matt, hates the boss. He donated his credit to Sarah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He donated it to me because he didn't want it. I do, so I took it.
That's stupid.
So I've not ridden it, but I do have the credit for legal purposes.
Okay. Jesus Loves Coasters donated $2. Says, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Reese's.
I'm a big fan of anything gummy. Like, just gummy candy is just...
Gummies are so gross.
Gummies are awesome. They're the best.
I don't understand.
No.
You and your sister, both of you, like, are obsessed with them.
Gummies are amazing.
They're not
so good.
Like, if someone was like, would you like some gummy worms or to starve? I'd probably just starve.
Fine, I'll take them for you.
Coaster Glitch donated £2. Said Hyperia or Conda? Man, I don't know. It's been a bit since we've done Conda. I'd have to rewrite it.
Probably Hyperia.
Yeah.
But that's tough. Conda's good too. I would say Hyperia. I think I liked Hyperia more.
For legal purposes? Question mark? Yes, for legal purposes.
Yes. Did you get...
Matt just texted said gummies blow just like the boss.
Matt, comment on here like a man instead of side texting us.
No, you can do whatever you want. Oh, man. I'm not going to read those. Anyway.
Let's see. Where are we? Conda, 8.5 out of 10.
Someone said they'll donate their Top Throw 2 credit if anyone wants it.
Oh, the first person to comment it gets it.
I mean, I would donate some of my credits.
You would donate some of your credits?
Yeah, like ones that I wasn't really like. If anyone wants Wildcat at Lake Compounds, like I would donate that.
Oh, okay. Let's see. CK Game is requests the Top Thrill 2 credit. So
yep, he was first.
Who said he would donate it? Yeah.
Oh no, someone else did.
Oh no, someone beat him to it. KBM Edit said he wants it.
Oh, sorry, man.
People fighting over it. Yeah.
But yeah, someone can donate a credit to you. That is now
Donated credits don't count.
Melissa, you don't get to decide this,
Yes,
okay?
Mom, I'll donate some credits to you.
Yeah, he's got plenty.
I have.
How many do you want?
You can have.
Someone said I could give you my
You can have Bubbles the coaster.
Whoa! Oh yeah. Well, we actually realized that most of Taylor's milestones have been a lie, because he did not count Thunder Dolphin or Panic Coaster at the place.
Tokyo
Dome City. Thank you. So all of his
in 2019, yep. I forgot to write it down.
Yep. So all of his milestones have been a lie. So we actually did the math and we realized that his 1,000th credit was actually Coco Piloto in Morocco. Matt, I know you're watching, so I'm sure you'll like that.
My 1,000th was Gotham City.
His 1,000th was Coco Piloto.
Shut up.
Coco Piloto.
Not Coco Piloto. Not the knockoff SBF Visa coaster has 1,000.
That's on you for not keeping better track, sir.
Look, I admit it's not good. It's definitely not a good look, but
it's a unique one. I feel like
it's a unique one.
Yeah.
Gotham City Escape was the most epic 1,000th. That was so good. 1,200 was Dueling Dragons, and that was correct because I re-added Thunder Dolphin back in. So Dueling Dragons was 1,200. Green side of Dueling Dragons.
Yeah, specifically.
We got both. Did we mention that? We got both sides of Dueling Dragons.
Fake Rufus is still on screen, and it's making me nervous. What's he gonna do? I don't know.
Can we just put... Hold on. No. What if we, like...
It's gonna scare everybody now.
Will you stay? Stay. All right. Yeah, so we got both sides of Dueling Dragons, which, like, we tell the story, and Barty says, I got neither side. Yeah, womp womp, feel bad. So this was like...
Oh my god.
I won't go into the details.
Oh my god,
but, like,
Taylor, we need the camera pointed over here.
I was trying to tell a story.
I know, but Rufus is interacting with fake Rufus, and that's more important. Look. Oh my god, look. Oh my god, this moment. Did somebody screenshot that? Please tell me somebody did.
Yeah, we can play this back, right?
I know, but I really like that whenever we do these live streams, I get a bunch of messages of screenshots.
Oh, I'm sure it will be there. Yeah.
Of all the stupid crap that happened. It's you!
He already did it once. He's not going to do it again.
It's you!
Yes, he will.
You want it?
He's not going to do it again.
Put a treat in his mouth.
Ooh, I don't have any treats. Okay, you can keep telling your story while we do this.
So we got both sides of Dueling Dragons. That was pretty wild.
Yeah,
because if you're familiar with Guangzhou Sunac Land, which honestly I imagine a lot of people probably aren't because it's kind of obscure. But like, the thing is that park, like, you know how places are like really annoying and don't run both sides, like, of their dueling coasters. This is one of those places. They actually alternate like days. So like they'll do green side one day and red side another day. And so as a result, we knew going in that we were probably only going to get one side. And so we show up and we're like, okay, green side is open, so we're going to miss red side. And we ride in the back row of green side, and then we're filming it, and it goes down. It has a failed launch. And so they like have people out trying to figure out what's wrong with green side. And then in the meantime, because it's like a full queue, they open up red side. And we're watching this happen. We just lose our minds. And so we just run back in. And we're like, oh, crap. What if red side is only open temporarily? And then green side like comes back up. And then we would miss it. And so we bought a skip the line. Because we're like, we need to get on this thing before green side opens back up. Because they're like trying to test it because they want green side open.
Is anyone actually listening? I'm getting distracted by Sarah and Rufus.
Yeah, listen. So, anyways, so we got on red side, and actually green side, funny enough, didn't open for the rest of the day. So like we rode green side like at the perfect time, and so we actually ended up getting more rides on red side because that was open for like the second half of the day. So that was pretty cool. That was very cool. We got lucky. We got very lucky.
Rufus just kissed the puppet.
Matt yells out.
My son. Okay, for those of you who are paying more attention to Taylor, we put a treat in its mouth, and Rufus put his tongue in the mouth of the puppet.
Yeah,
And
I saw.
And ate the treat.
Coaster World says he's listening. Thank you, Coaster World.
Point that out.
What were you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? I don't know.
No. What were you gonna point out?
Yes, that's correct. Dueling Dragons does not duel.
Coaster World is listening.
I'm listening, Taylor.
Taylor told me to comment on here.
What
Yes.
did Taylor say the last 5 minutes?
Marty?
Matt's
Marty
alive.
just didn't listen because he doesn't want to think about Dueling Dragons.
And also, Rufus just made out with a puppet of himself.
Everyone go feel bad for our moderator, Marty. He flew all the way to Guangzhou, China to go ride Dueling Dragons and neither side was open.
But you made Matt a mod.
Everyone
Why?
give an L in the chat.
Why would you give Matt that power? It's Matt.
Matt, don't do anything stupid.
Oh, he does have access to the Instagram and he doesn't do anything bad, so.
Yeah. People are giving L's in the chat. Yep, F in the chat.
So,
Yeah.
smallest violin. Doo-dee-doo.
Let's see. Hamza made a donation over on
Oh
the
my gosh,
on the
thank
Patreon.
you, Hamza.
Thank you. Yeah, or sorry, not on the Patreon. On
We love
Venmo.
you, Hamza. You're the man.
We have, by the way, a Coaster Studios Venmo, and they take a smaller cut than what YouTube does. So you can send your same questions to the Venmo, and we will answer them the same as we receive them on the live stream, and it helps us out even more. So
Yeah, it
I'll-
helps me pay for the treats to feed Rufus.
I'll put our @ there.
And fake Rufus. I have to feed 2 dogs.
Or 3 or 4.
Yeah, there's sort of a shrine of stuffed animals that look like Rufus. I'd say I'm not proud of it, but that would be a lie. I love them. Anyway, Matt, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, Hamza's question, bring it back.
Is what is the reasoning why Busch Gardens Williamsburg put their new family coaster in the former Drachenfire area where no one can see the new coaster? That is the question, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Hamza, we have no idea. We are in the same boat as you of like, why? Wait, what? Why did you just get an email that says that?
Have you been to Japan? I don't even know what this is.
Wait.
Who's this? Someone's.
I'm not even joking. Taylor just got an email like that is not from any of you. It's just from
it's just a
it's
garbage.
a random like picture thing.
I don't know. I don't even
And
know
it
what
just
this
said,
is.
"Have you been to Japan?" That's so
Have you
funny.
been to Japan? Yeah, twice.
So anyway,
No,
yeah.
Japan is old news. The new news is: Have you been to China?
Oh my god, yes.
Have you been to China?
I've been to China.
I've been to China.
Okay, back to Hamza's question.
Japan's better.
It does. Relax. It's true though. It literally does not make any sense why they would make that move. Barbara, I didn't even know you were in here. Hello.
Barbara, shouldn't you be at Magic
Yeah,
Kingdom?
Barbara, go focus on Magic Kingdom. What are you doing? We love you though.
Should I make Barbara a mod? No, don't. Go ride Space
No, because
Mountain.
then she'll pay attention
Yeah.
to this, and she shouldn't. But yeah, it made sense putting something back there when it was going to be like the Giga Spire thing, or when it was going to be the big old hyper hybrid or something. Because of where it is, you could see it wherever. But now doing this, it doesn't make any sense because you literally won't be able to see it from anywhere other than right up next to it. So I feel like it's not going to get a ton of traffic back there. It's very weird.
Yeah. It just because that's close to where Big Bad Wolf was. That's literally it.
Like, fine, but
Yeah.
why?
It would have been better if they went with something taller. Edge3030 donate $2 says, "What's the best fit for Great Adventure? A Giga or a launched B&M Mega wing coaster?"
Absolutely not the second one.
Giga. But a wing coaster would be cool, but I would say the Giga would be better.
Agreed. If they did a wing... Okay, so if they get rid of Volcano with no notice and put in a wing coaster...
Not King
They
to
get
Ka
rid of-
getting replaced by a wing coaster.
They get rid of King to Ka with no notice and put in a wing coaster, I will riot.
It's just parks are just like, oh, we should remove our crazy, like, unique, one-of-a-kind attraction. You know what would be a good replacement? Wing coaster.
Oh, we missed this one.
Wing coaster.
Mike,
Boom.
we didn't get this one.
No.
Michael S. donated $5, thank you, and said, "I realize this is a pipe dream, but imagine King to Ka with a swing launch and an additional 3,000 foot course from Green Lantern."
That is a pipe dream.
Yeah,
It would be cool, though.
but it is also delusional.
Yes.
But it's okay, because I, too, am delusional about many things.
Yes. I saw.
Are we guys still talking about donating credits?
People are asking our parents what is their favorite place or trip that they've been, and my mom said Rome, but I said I wasn't there for that, so you have to pick a different answer. Jackie said Yosemite.
Fair.
Can you guys buy us a Raptor? How much money do you think we have? I can't afford that.
I love that.
Let's see. Did my mom give a different answer? I have some fave coasters, but I really like Twisted Timbers. That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Oh, Matt, I'm excited. We'll get to see you in a few days.
My mom says Glacier has a favorite place in my heart. Glacier was very pretty.
It was very pretty.
Glacier's a good answer. That's a good one. Let's see. Barbara, go ride Tron. Yeah, it's off a virtual queue. It's only a 2-hour wait.
Well, no, she's at the not so scary party.
All right, it's only an hour wait.
It's not that bad.
What was your most anticipated ride of the trip? Well, since Dueling Dragons was not originally part of the trip, I'm gonna say my original most anticipated was the Tilt Coaster, and that's from Coaster Crew. Hi, Tim.
Tim.
Unless this is a different Coaster Crew. Is that him?
Wait.
Channel activity. Oh wait. No, that's a different Coaster Crew.
Oh, that's funny.
Hello, fake Coaster Crew.
I would say I feel like mine was probably Egenica. For sure.
Yeah. Marty says he really liked the cat sanctuary in Rome. What? That's a thing?
Yes, we are still talking about donating credits. Do you want Timber? He's offering you Timberhawk.
Can I have Timberhawk? Oh my gosh, that's one less. I really don't want to go back there.
That's the point. You donate. So now all he has to go do is go ride it again.
Oh, and he gives it to me. So then I don't have to go back to Washington, go get Timberhawk.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yes, I would like Timberhawk, and I'll give you, I don't know, I have to think about it. I'll give you something that I want. Not a Woody, though, because I need Woodies. Tailored Venmo me a credit. Unfortunately, these have no...
monetary value?
No cash value.
No trade-ins?
I think we had, someone sent a Venmo.
Hamza! Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
You are literally so overly kind.
He said, but does Busch Gardens Williamsburg have any room to build a massive coaster in the future, or would they have to remove something in order to make some room, since the Drachenfire spot has now been taken? That's a good question. So...
I actually don't know.
I think they still could fit something back in that area of the park. Like, even though the family wing coaster is not the family wing coaster. What's a family wing coaster? That's Maximus. No.
Hello?
Even though you have a Big Bad Wolf 2.0 going there, I think you could still fit something. You just have to get pretty creative with it. But that was by far the biggest area that was like untouched. You know, Marty says he has to go because he has to drop for a work meeting. Those pesky work meetings happening in the middle of the night.
What are you talking about? This is your job. Right here, being the moderator.
You're a mod, Marty. You don't have a choice in this.
Yeah, you're on the clock, baby. But yeah, I still want to hold out hope that a big thrill coaster is still coming to Busch Gardens Williamsburg. I really did think that RMC was going to be like
the Iron Gwazi style ride.
It was going to be their headliner, and like having that and Pantheon in the same park would have been awesome.
That's such a bummer.
I will never not mourn that. But Hamza, you are very, very kind. You don't have to do that. we can literally chat whatever you want.
Yeah. Madam Spaghetti donated $10. Said, now that you've been to China, have you ridden Flying Asparagus yet? I believe it's in the Western region. Taylor almost got my name right in his last guess. Spaghetti?
No, you got it. You said spaghetti or
what
spaghettis.
Is it? Sagatis?
Sagatis.
Sagatis?
Sagatis?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. What?
Flying Asparagus. No, that's a real thing.
It is?
Yeah, it's Flying Asparagus. Or is it? No, it's not asparagus, but it's like something close. Flying
Asperas.
Flying Asperas in Western region.
Asparagus.
That's the name. It's
what?
a B&M dive coaster in Chengdu that is a lot like Iron Menace. So like when you crest the lift hill, you just go straight into the drop. Like it's just it's not got the turn or anything.
And it's themed to asparagus.
Yeah, it's called Flying Asparas in Western region. But that is not to be confused with another Chinese coaster called Flying and Floating Over the Clouds and Water.
That's the full name?
It's a knockoff SLC. Flying and Floating Over the Clouds and Water.
Okay.
Don't you love China?
Okay.
We at Chimong Paradise when we went, all of the roller coasters are like the model name. So their
It's
Skyrocket 2 is named Skyrocket. Their B&M Dive Coaster is named Dive Coaster.
Yeah.
Their 10 Inversion Coaster is called 10 Inversion Coaster.
That's very true, yes. Yeah. Oh, we missed one. Stephen Barr donated $5 Canadian, thank you, and said building a wing coaster in place of King Ka would actually make sense from a business point of view. They're reliable and G people love it. You know what? I don't want to think about logistics here. I just want to be hurt.
It is true, but like, yeah. I don't want it.
No.
I don't want it.
I don't want it either. Tiger Rocks donated $1. Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
are awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
Coaster Glitch donated 2 Great British Pounds. What's a better name, Pantherian or Yoi?
oh my god.
I don't always say neither.
Yeah, really. I'm like, can I pick none?
At least Yoi is kind of fun. It's like, it's stupid.
Yoi.
It's stupid, but it's kind of fun. Just Yoi. Yoi, yoi, yoi. I don't know. Pantherian, like, maybe it'll grow on me. But Yoi is, that's a weird one.
I don't like it.
Another one.
Tiger Rocks 503. Oh, now you have a question. Perfect. Donate $2. Thank you. And said thoughts on 305 retheme. We talked about this a few times. Neither of us like the name. But I mean, it's still I-305. It needed a repaint. I think it'll look great. Yeah, Pantherian is a stupid name though. I said earlier that it sounded like a sect of Christianity or something. It's like, are you? Oh, I'm Presbyterian, and I'm Pantherian. That's what it reminds me of. Or someone said it sounded like a credit company, like Experian.
That's funny. Yeah. Bye, Marty. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for helping us. We appreciate it. But yeah, I think the logo is really cool. I like how it ties in with everything else. And the plaza lends itself to new theming. So I would like to see that in place. But I'm really glad that it's just getting repainted because like that ride was not looking good. Like it was so faded. So much of the paint was chipping. It looked awful. It looked so bad.
Someone said they're doing their biology homework while they watch this. What are you learning about? I love biology.
He's learning about roller coasters. Duh.
In biology?
Yeah.
I actually was like a teaching assistant for biology, so let me know if you need help.
Would you count test code as a special credit? Does he mean test track? This is from Joshi. So, do you want a beast test rider and credit and several others at Kings Island?
Test code.
Test code as a special credit.
Test rider credit.
I'm not gonna lie, Joshi. I have no idea what you're trying to ask.
I'm a little confused. Do you want us to donate a credit to you? Is that what you're looking for?
My best guess is he's asking if test track can count as a credit, which the answer is no.
You know what? If you feel it in your heart, you go for it.
Mr. No Ride donate $2,
Brandon!
$10. He said a Canadian
you.
theme park should open a dive coaster, name it Thor, reference Mount Thor on Baffin Island, which is the tallest known very cliff drop in the world.
Whoa.
That's kind of intense.
I love your mind. Have I ever told you that, Brandon? Like, the things that you come up with, you just have such a magnificent brain. Like, I love chatting with you, and the things that you come up with just never, like, cease to amaze me. You're just so creative.
It's a very distinct
I love
compliment.
it. No, and I mean it. Like, in the group chat that we're all in, like, I just, like, every time you, like, join in with some interesting creative idea, I'm always just like, wow. Like, how did you even come up with that? That's very cool.
Someone says flying asparagus. This should be a VeggieTales themed ride. I like that. That's good.
I agree with that.
Red Panda Express. Wow. Red Panda Express. Donate $5. Fun fact. We could have ridden a roller coaster called Panda Express when we were in China.
Why didn't we?
Because it was at a neighboring park. We were at Chimong Paradise. Next door is a safari park, a zoo. And they had just one roller coaster.
Oh, I wanted to do that.
Yeah, we didn't have time.
Well, we should have made it.
But it was called Panda Express. The roller coaster was called Panda Express. We could have done that. But they said, what defunct coaster would you guys like to ride the most? This is a good question. For me, it would be the Crystal Beach Cyclone. That's a great answer.
Ooh, I want to do the Riverview Bobs.
Riverview Bobs. That's a good answer too.
And die.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like for you, you gotta say like Donapa or Volcano. Like those are.
You know, I'm just pretending Dododamba doesn't exist.
Oh.
Because that made me depressed.
Okay.
But yeah, I would put those on the list as well.
Yeah, those are good. I like the Crystal Beach Cyclone example. I know that Son of Beast wasn't good, but man, that would be cool to say we rode that. For sure.
Can I pick Formula Rosa too?
Ooh. Well.
It's not defunct yet, but who knows what's going on with
Ring
it.
Racer? Like, go ride Ring Racer in the 4 days it was open. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I would also say, what was the coaster at Fuji-Q? Moonsault Scramble. That would be cool. Someone said Eagles Fortress. That's a great answer.
That is a good
Eagles
answer.
Fortress is a very good answer.
What the heck kind of cryptic message is this, Harrison? First of all, thank you, as always. But Barbara has something to tell you when you see her winky face.
Barbara, what did you do?
Harrison, what did you do?
Anyways.
Now I am not going to see Barbara for a few days, and now I'm just going to be stressed out, being like, what is the thing that I need to find out? Harrison! Oh my gosh. You guys.
Yeah. It's totally VeggieTales, right? That's funny.
I just want to know what the secret is.
Yoy.
Yoy.
Yoy Janika. Yoy Janika.
Yoy Janika. Ah!
She loves coasters. Donating $5 says, you guys missed my other super chat. I asked what your least favorite candy is.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. He says his least favorite is black licorice. And that's a great answer. My least favorite is whatever the guy in Finland gave us.
That was black licorice.
Was that it?
But it was like salted with ammonium.
Oh, that was awful.
Or something nasty.
Go to the Linen Maki vlog. We tried it. And
We like spit it up.
it was awful. He wants to know, is Voltron in our top 5? Probably not. Probably not top 5.
It's up there.
But it's up there. It's very good. It's a very good ride.
Fake Rufus's paws on screen, and I'm still scared. Make it stop.
Yeah, now it's just his tail. Yeah.
Why do you, Bob, why do you not like it? He's fun. He's cute. Look at that.
He said that he's learning about cell membranes and how they are selectively permeable.
Very cool. Okay.
Selectively permeable. That means that they're like you can somewhat access them, right?
They let certain things in.
Right.
But
yeah.
not everything.
Yeah. I knew that. I was terrible at biology. I literally, in order to take the final exam, I was so not confident in it that because I didn't know the information. But one thing I'm pretty good at is just memorizing lines, like, because I did theater and stuff, so I could memorize a script. And so what I did was I just recorded myself saying all these, like, sentences and things that I didn't understand, and I would just go throughout the day, like, doing things, and I would just have it repeating in my headphones so that it would just stick with me. And then when I took the exam, then that way I be like, okay, I remember hearing about this when I said this, but like I didn't understand it. But I
feel like that's with biology though, you have to be able to apply the concepts. Like it's not just a memorization thing. You have to be able to like make inferences about like different things. So
and that's why I got a C. Listen, biology was the worst class that I ever took. I hated it in college. It was awful.
Taylor.
I was so bad at it. And I shouldn't have even had to take it. That was the thing. For my major, I didn't need to go to biology.
It's good to know these things.
But I took it in high school. Like, I didn't need to go to it in college.
No,
I did it in high school for a reason.
Core curriculum is important. Anyway.
It was stupid. Credits are new crypto.
Adam, oh my god, yeah, I see credits are
Yeah, we're
crypto.
trading credits like we're trading crypto.
Heck
I like
yeah. Stephen Barr donated $5 Canadian. Thank you. It said, I wrote a Schwarzkopf Wildcat called Cyclone in Prince Edward Island back in 2022 while visiting family in New Brunswick. That's cool.
Wow.
I didn't know they had one out
Wildcat.
there.
Yeah, those are things that are like portable. So like,
yeah, I guess
they'll just pack them up, move them on to somewhere else.
Madame something.
Spaghetti?
Yeah. Isn't Pantherian a behemoth song?
No, that's a ride at Canada's Wonderland. Let's see. People are just talking about biology. Taylor, did you always get all A's? No, I was like an A and B student. Like I was not amazing in school, but I was definitely not bad. Like I was painfully average. Like grades weren't really important to me. I prioritized like experiences and stuff. Like I did all the I cared. I put in extra effort to the classes that I cared about. But if it was a class I didn't really care about, then like I just did the bare minimum really. But like I didn't I didn't do bad. All of one of my math classes, I definitely did bad. I'm awful at math.
It's true.
Horrible.
It's actually quite comical how bad he
But
is.
if you give me a calculator, I'll be fine. But I just can't do
What's
math.
17 times 2?
34?
Nice. Okay.
It took me a bit.
Took you a bit.
Yeah.
We got that.
Yeah, no. It takes me longer than others. I'm bad at it. But
I
that's
know,
okay.
it's really
I
funny.
own it. I know it.
Yeah.
Not everyone commenting 34. Listen, guys.
Good job, everybody.
2
Someone said
hours
they super chatted us, but we didn't respond. Clearly, we did not see it, so send it again.
My mom says, he takes after me. Yeah, blame my mom for that one.
Yeah, we can't see any old super chat, so just type your question out. They're all gone. They're all buried at this point. We can't get back to them. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, just type your thing in here somewhere. Top thrill yoister.
Stop with the putting yoy in everything. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
King Nika, when is it closing? Well, we are not taking any chances, so we are going to be visiting very soon.
Yeah. We don't have a confirmed date, but it is, it seems like from what I have gathered that it is still to be determined from like corporate and then Great Venture Management kind of like going back and forth about it. So like from what I gathered, there are people who wanted it closed by the end of Fright Fest, which is literally like next weekend. But then there's also like a good portion of people are like, look, let's run it until like the end of holiday in the park. And I don't really know who won. But
Waiting to find out.
yeah, so
We're not risking it though.
Honestly, the odds of it being open next year, I just think are really not good. I mean, but if it is,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
believe me, I hope that it's open next year. Like I don't want that thing.
We've
to
heard
close
things
at all,
that would imply that it would be pretty much impossible for it to be open next year. So.
which is just it's just devastating.
Oh, here's the question.
Yeah.
Luke asked, "Are you gonna do an RMC ranking video now that you've done them all?" Yeah, I will, eventually. Knox donated $5. There it goes, $5. Thank you, and said, "Can you guys ask Gravity Group to work their magic on American Eagle for me, please?" Well, if it worked that way, we would.
I think that is like a decent possibility of happening. Because
Sort out
now,
to the park though, not Gravity.
yeah, both Six Flags and Cedar Fair have worked with Gravity Group, and like it seems like they don't want to RMC American Eagle, but maybe you could like do some reprofiling adjustments and like things like that. I feel like maybe that's the solution to fix the American Eagle. Like personally, I'd rather RMC it. I've never gotten the hype. I know it has its fan bases, but I'm not really one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so I don't know. I think it's okay.
Someone said, "King Dakota is not closing. Did you really think I would let that happen?" Yeah, we keep seeing a lot of that, and we wouldn't be talking about it if it was just a silly little enthusiast rumor. And that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah.
We are trying to give you the heads up that the park is not giving.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Someone said, will you update your Hershey review to include Wildcats Revenge? Maybe one day. There are definitely more that should be prioritized. Like, because that one received an update actually a couple of years ago. It was pre-Wildcats Revenge, but there's definitely other parks that just need it a lot more. So the list of park reviews is obnoxiously long. Like I want to say there's like 40 in the queue.
Oh boy.
Because there's like still some from the UAE and Qatar and Egypt and then back to Europe.
Taylor,
and
no
then
one
all
is
of
listening to
Asia.
us. No one is listening to us. They're all just typing "yoy." They're not even listening. We've lost them. We've officially lost them. We have fully lost them.
Should we sign off?
Well, wait, I want to ask, somebody asked, apparently someone's going on the same cruise, but not booked through us, and they asked if they could still say hello, of course.
Yeah.
That actually happened on the last cruise. There was a fan on
You're
there.
on a 7-day cruise with us, you'll see us.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get to say hello. Yeah, look, we've literally, no one's listening anymore. Yeah. Everyone's just like, yoy!
So will you make a new review of California's Great America? Maybe at some point.
Yoy,
Actually, that's a
yoy.
decent one. We did just shoot a bunch of footage there, so maybe.
Oh my god,
If the park's gonna close, then maybe. Are you gonna play Planet Coaster 2? I don't think so. We don't.
But a lot of our friends are. We have
Yeah.
literally Tanner is like, oh, I am literally locking myself in my room for like a while.
Yeah. Yeah. There's I don't know. We're not gamers.
No,
So
we're not.
we've never. I haven't even played Planet Coaster. We'll do a
No.
boss review. I haven't ridden the boss in so long.
Oh, I could. I can review the boss.
Why? Because you have the credit.
Well, yeah, by proxy. Through
Have you been to
donation.
Frontier City? No, it's the last Six Flags park I need.
No, but yeah, our summer is pretty wide open for next year based off of how we're planning our trips and stuff. So I'm sure we'll knock out stuff like that because we want to go to Frontier City. We want to go to
Canada's
Canada's Wonderland, so which means we'll be going up to like Darien Lake, Seabreeze. So if you live in any of these areas, be on the lookout.
That's
Never
true.
know. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you make a video about Frontier City? Yeah, whenever we go, we will.
When we go, yeah.
Yeah. When are you going back to Michigan's Adventure? Maybe next year. Maybe that'll
I
be
would
the
guess
year.
next year. I would guess we are gonna try.
They're already closed for the year, so we're not going this year.
Correct.
They close so early.
I know. And they open late too.
They do. Their season is so short. Yeah, it's insane.
I love like the updates on everybody. Like people, like if they walk away from the stream for a minute, they're like, "Oh, hold on, I'll be right back." Like, or like, "I'm sorry, I'm late." So I just said, "I'll be right back, guys. I had to stop at 7-Eleven to go pee."
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
That's okay. Like,
That's so funny.
you're good. Don't worry about it.
Will there be a Nemesis Reborn review? Yes, there will be. There will be. But it'll come after the vlog because like we still haven't posted the vlog yet. So there'll be a
As
little
far
bit
as
of time.
you know, we never even wrote it. Oh wait, we did post a video of us
We
writing
did
it.
post the video
Okay.
of us writing it.
Well,
yeah. How do you know? Oh
the-
yeah.
The first Alton Towers vlog from this season had
Had a teaser.
had a very strong cliffhanger that I worked very hard on, if I do say so.
But then
myself.
people saw the POVs and they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I know.
How'd they get that?
I know.
They didn't write it.
Yeah.
You're right. We didn't the first time.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Woo woo. Rapterra or Big Bad Wolf 2? What are you most looking forward to? Rapterra.
Rapterra.
Rapterra. Rapterra. But isn't it weird that both Virginia theme parks are getting a B&M coaster the same year?
To replace an old classic.
Literally so weird. Like, so bizarre.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Rip Gillian's Wonderland Pier. Press F to pay respects.
F.
F? F.
F.
Does that look like an F? That looks
It's
like
an
an
F.
F. Yeah. Is there an episode on Fantasialand? Not this trip.
No.
No.
There is from a couple years ago though.
Yeah.
Which was a great, I feel like one of our best episodes of that season.
Yeah, when we went to Fantasialand, that was just so good. We did 2 days there and it was so nice. Yeah, I love that place. Yeah. All right, I feel like we should wrap up. Yeah. We've been on for now over 2 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We normally
Wow.
go for an hour and a half. We've been on for a while.
It's all this yoy talk.
Someone says, rip the Fantasiana Wild Train. Yeah, it closes in 2 days. Go ride it, guys. It's closing in
Go
2
ride it.
days. Go
Yeah.
to Austria. Ugh, so sad.
These are really funny.
Thoughts on Pantheon? Oh, no, that's Pantherian. I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
Pantheon is fine. Pantherian is... I love that ride, but not that way.
Here, let's bring Rufus out to say goodbye.
All right, here he is.
No, the real one. Come on. Come down here.
Me?
Yeah, we're going to sign off, but we're going to do it with Rufus. Whoa, that double chin was not doing me any favors. All right. Everyone wants to say bye-bye to you. Oh,
No, he just wants to come to me.
hey. Sit.
Hey. Okay. You're going to look, face the camera. No, you're facing the wrong way. There you go. Say goodbye.
Why are you so frantic right now?
Anyways. He's being real weird.
You all right, buddy? Can you say yoy? Yoy! Yoy. What do you think of that? We're going to get his opinion. Here, you got to hold it up. We're going to ask what he thinks of different names. Come here. Sit. Okay. What do you think of Pantherian? Do you like that name? Oh! He tried to whack me. Okay. What do you think of yoy? Psst. Yoy. What do you think of it? Psst. Oh, he just threw up in his mouth. I don't know if you noticed that, but he just went, which meant he puked a little.
Okay.
So you don't like yoy? Okay. He doesn't
Anyways,
he doesn't like you.
we're gonna go. Thank you guys for tuning in as we sign off from the floor. Thank you guys for another live stream. That's Rufus saying bye. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.